Do you know that Big Bargain detergent jug is 85%?
Shadows fall over my heart. I black out the moon. I wait for you to come around. You got me dancing in the dark. I close my eyes, but I won't sleep tonight. Baby, you should come with me. I'll take you to the dark side. Me and you and me, do bad things in the nighttime. Baby, you should come with me, and we can kill the lights, hit the lights, let it black out, hit the lights, let it black out. Blackbird, black moon, black sky, black light, black everything, black heart, black keys, black diamonds, black out, black everything, black everything, all black, everything, all black, everything, all black, everything, black. Eternal state of mind, children of the night, but it's the only way of life. It's black holes pulling me inside of this black heart, the black soul underneath this black sky. Baby, you should come with me. I'll take you to the dark side. Me and you and me, do bad things in the nighttime. Baby, you should come with me, and we can kill the lights, hit the lights, let it black out, hit the lights, let it black out. Blackbird, black moon, black sky, black light, black everything, black heart, black keys, black diamonds, black out, black everything, black everything, all black, everything, all black, everything, all black, everything, black. Baby, you should come with me. Me and you and me. Baby, you should come with me, and we can kill the lights, hit the lights, let it black out, hit the lights, let it black out. Blackbird, black moon, black sky, black light, black everything, black heart, black keys, black diamonds, black out, black everything, black everything, all black, everything, all black, everything, all black, everything, black.
Teen drinking is very, very, very bad. Yo, I got a fake ID though. Yeah. Yo. Two step with me. One. Here comes the 2 to the 3 to the 4. Everybody drunk out on the dance floor. Baby girl asked to go, she want more. What's your groupie and I ain't even on tour? Maybe cause she heard that I rhyme hardcore. Or maybe cause she heard that I buy at the stores. Bottom of the ninth and a nigga got a score. Not gonna move on to the next 4. Here comes the 3 to the 2 to the 1. Homeboy trippin', he don't know I got a gun. When it come to pop, man, we do shit for fun. You ain't got one, nigga, you better run. Now I'm in the back getting In peace.
Wireless headphones. That'll be $200.
I'll use my Capital One Quicksilver card.
Now that's a hit.
You look so amazing in that sundress. Wonder what you look like when you're undressed. I can see the future in your eyes. You know I would never tell you lies. I just wanna see you smile, so stick around a while, baby. I see your man blowing up your phone, telling you that you need to come home. F that clown, he ain't about a thing. Look, I don't see no engagement ring. You said that he did you dirty, so what's the harm in flirting, baby? Cause your boyfriend's a bitch, he ain't shit, he can suck on my dick. I ain't with all that shit, why he do you like this when you're home all alone? Why he out fucking around with them hoes? Cause your boyfriend's a bitch, he ain't shit, he can suck on my dick. I ain't with all that shit, why he do you like this when you're home all alone? Why he out fucking around with them hoes? All your friends tell you you need to let go. Seem like he still got your ass in check though. You ain't never cheated on your mans, so why the fuck do he still got your hand? Girl, you could do so much better. He ain't even got no cheddar, baby. He just trying to cuff you like the 5-0. I just wanna see you live your life though. I just wanna see you sing and dance. Don't wanna see you held down by your mans. Tons of men could do you right. Leave that little bitch tonight, baby. Cause your boyfriend's a bitch, he ain't shit, he can suck on my dick. I ain't with all that shit, why he do you like this when you're home all alone? Why he out fucking around with them hoes? Cause your boyfriend's a bitch, he ain't shit, he can suck on my dick. I ain't with all that shit, why he do you like this when you're home all alone? Why he out fucking around with them hoes? If I was your man, I would answer every time that you call. I will listen close to every single word when you talk. Every night we won't fight, we just do what you want. Long as I can hold you tight every night in my arms. I just wanna hold you tight, I just wanna keep you warm. Cause your boyfriend's a bitch, he ain't shit, he can suck on my dick. I ain't with all that shit, why he do you like this? Why you home all alone? Why he out fucking around with them hoes? Boyfriend's a bitch, he ain't shit, he can suck on my dick. I ain't with all that shit, why he do you like this when you're home all alone? Why he out fucking around with them hoes? When you're home out fucking around with them hoes. Na 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 na.
You violated the law. It's been too long since I've seen a good brawl. I'm just warming up, you pathetic worm. Remember the Emperor! You dare attack me? I'm warning you. Show me what you've got. That the best you can do? Can't you settle this peacefully? You elves are all the same. All flesh, no fury. Guards! Guards! Someone's being attacked! Hey! Are you some kind of maniac? This is the part where you bleed to death. It's over, lawbreaker. You're under arrest. You'll make a fine pair of boots. By the gods, there's a psychopath on the loose. I fought mud crabs more fearsome than you. You dare oppose the might of the Empire? Die, fuck, filth. Watch, I'll make captain for this. Okay, here's the procedure. Pay with your blood, you treacherous little filcher. I was hoping you'd resist arrest. Fine, am I supposed to be impressed? Let's get this over with. House cat. Die! Should have paid the fine. That's too bad. Someone's been murdered! Help! Come quickly! We've got a burglar! Why? Won't! Woohoo! This is gonna be good. Ooh, I hope you know what you're doing. Ha! Guards! Guards! Someone's being attacked! Fight! 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 That's twice you hit me! By the 9 divines! Confiscate goods, then you pay fine. Looks like we've got a thief in our midst, you sticky little worm. You won't get away with this! Guards! Guards, I'm being robbed! You dare attack me? Back off! What won't you? Drop it, big fox! Your stolen goods are forfeit. The law on my watch, Delph. Ha! You're outmatched. Stop! You violated the law. By the god, I've seen a good brawl, since you lack the funds to pay the court. You're under arrest now. I'll have your head pay with your blood. You filthy Nord! Here! Or it's off to jail. Pay your fine, or I'll haul you away. I'm on your side. Fall before me, Breton. Getting tired? Stay where you are, scum. Your criminal exploits are well known. Serve your sentence, you little worm. Put that back. Worthless thief. You're pathetic. Fall down and bleed. Ha! It's all over, lawbreaker. Your spree is at an end. I'll take any stolen goods you have. The next move is yours.
Huh? Who just leveled up? Hey, are you trying to tickle me? Take a step back. Now to the right, and to the left, to the left. Now twirl, honey, twirl, and twirl, honey, twirl. Skyrim shuffle. Skyrim shuffle. If you can't do a Skyrim shuffle, I can teach you. Teach you. Here's a tissue for your pants, 'cause you're wet. For your pants, 'cause you're wet. For your pants, 'cause you're wet, 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 wet. Don't worry, I don't mind licking it off for you.
I think the Jarl can't keep things under control.
Oh, really? Listen well, slut. I am Jarl Balgruuf, and I be ballin', Jarl ballin'. Awesome. Ballin', swag. Woman, I'm Lord of the Rings. I'm the Jarl of Whiterun. Holler if you need me. Haters gonna hate. Ow. Haters gonna hate. Ow. Bitches gonna hate. Your mama's gonna hate. Ow. Swag. Ow. Swag. Ow. Swag. Ow. Swag. Holler if you need me. Holler if you need reefer.
Yeah. All right. Hi, everybody. Good evening. And let me bring everybody else in. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Hello. Hi. How you doing?
Hey. What the heck? Which one was that? Why don't I not hear it? Ah! Yo!
There it is.
Why? It's been 4 seconds!
Someone had to do it. Someone had to do it. Arena's not here to do it.
Since I don't make the laws, I just follow them.
Wow. Top 10 anime portrayals. Hi, dude. All right, jeez. All right, let me fix
Alright.
my audio real fast because I can't specifically hear the application going off. And I'm about to fix that. Fix that all on the floor. Fix that. Get me some more. All right, there and then there. Good, good, good. Wait, no, bad. Okay. And OBS. All right, switch it to the TV and hey, stop moving! All right, cool. All right, it should be back to normal. I should be able to hear everything now. I'm sorry I'm lagging at the speed of light, but that's a superpower I have now.
You made it.
Hi, Kim.
I forgot what time we were doing this thing.
Thank you for the hydration thing.
Sorry, we were looking at memes.
Take a drink for
songs.
everyone.
I'm
Call
so
me out.
sorry.
Thank
A lot,
you.
a lot of bad things happen in a very short amount of time.
Been there.
Sorry.
I'm sorry that happened. But
My
I'm glad
family's
you're
car
able
is
to make
like-
it. Oh,
My family's car's freaking converter got stolen.
Oh, fuck.
oh, I heard about that. Yeah,
Um,
I can't believe you got hit.
I'm just like, why? Why, God?
Can't have
I
shit
yell.
in Detroit.
I'm so sorry. Those
I
things
know.
aren't fucking cheap.
Of course they're not,
Yeah,
and that's the problem.
And the problem is we don't have full coverage. We only have like liability insurance. So they're like, yeah, we can't pay. We're not paying that. LOL.
So grubby of these companies, honestly.
I cry.
They're like, yeah, we'll give you protection, but not when you need it
But.
for anything that actually matters.
Yeah.
What? Ugh. I'm sorry about that, but we'll see what we can start doing or something. Like, that's rough. Maybe a GoFundMe. Yeah, Fang, I agree.
Honestly, I might need to GoFundMe for the hole in my ceiling.
Excuse me?
So like apparently according to my neighbor, he's a construction worker, so he like went up on my roof to take a look. The wall is separating from the roof,
Oh.
which is causing a
That's
crack,
not
which
good.
is getting rainwater into my bedroom ceiling.
That is
Oh,
very not
that's-
good.
So I may just need to do that. No, I live in like a townhouse, so it's just like we're just all just stacked together. It's just like the city is old, my house is old. We were not prepared for global warming.
I'm not sure many people were, to be fair.
No,
To
nobody
be fair,
was.
no.
Yeah. That's such a
I want a different timeline. Where's the tree branch where I live in a different timeline?
I want the branch where I'm happier. Like,
I want the branch where I have more money.
that also is a pretty
I
solid
like a
branch.
branch where I actually got a decent job to work.
Right? Mood.
Oh my God.
Preach. All right.
Yeah, poor fucking Ohio.
Where's the timeline where I can actually...
Secret lair.
Okay, something's wrong with this now. You guys heard that.
Secret lair.
I don't think the stream heard that.
We're going to the Batcave.
I have to admit. Yeah, White, you're right. I'm going to have to beat the crap out of OBS.
Oh my God.
I wanted not to, but they've pushed my hand.
Of OBS?
I mean, not OBS. Voice meter. See, voice meter does
That's what I've been saying, like, for
awesome,
months.
funny thing where it cuts up the audio into 3 different parts. And Beacon Pines is supposed to be on the desktop audio. That way, you guys can hear it easy. So, what happened is that the audio is not showing up on OBS. The reason why is because it shuffled through one of the 3 on Voice Meter. Voice Meter handles all my audio right now. All right. So we're going to do some quick math. I think I doubled the Discord audio. Can you speak? One person speak.
Hello.
Yep, it's doubled.
Oh no.
I'm surprised we all had the restraint to let one person do that.
I'm losing my mind. Yeah, I know. It was a beautiful thing. I was like, this is a test. Like,
I was actually gonna go but then I don't know. My brain's delayed.
It was a quick time event. It's okay.
I was like, okay, who's gonna be the one to say? Who's gonna be the one to talk, and then who's gonna be the one to interrupt that person?
It folds. I want to see you wiggle, wiggle. Faux show.
I'm surprised that didn't happen.
You know, right in my feet. You really have to see it. Okay, I'm gonna do one quick thing. I'm gonna play a YouTube video for 5 seconds. Get demonetized
Only 5?
instantly. Get demonetized instantly, and we're gonna see what we can do.
8-second rule.
8-second rule. Yeah, that's why I gotta do 5 because I gotta panic first. Huh? Beans?
Fang was saying that we cannot hear the redeems.
You can't hear the redeems. Well, that's all because of the beautiful simplicity of voice meter potato. I am fixing it real
for
fast.
a reason.
Yeah, no. I'm starting to see why it's called a potato.
Yeah.
Cause it the hoe. Alright, let's see.
Is the timing for that?
The timing.
My grandmother was watching a funny video and she laughed like immediately after you made that joke, Subarashi.
Hey. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. Alright, actually I need a longer video. I need a longer video. Whoa, do you hear that? No, you don't hear anything. What am I saying?
Whoa?
No!
I don't hear anything. My ears don't work.
No, never had ears. I don't even know what they
Never
are.
had
What are you
ears.
talking about?
What are ears?
What is this
Ears?
hearing you speak of?
Did you hear Markiplier? Somebody said they heard Markiplier.
Where?
What's here?
I don't know. This Markiplier video had been playing for 9 seconds, but it only said it played for 1, which is the scariest thing I've ever seen.
Amazing.
I'm just gonna keep repeating the first
I
part.
love
Hello,
the
my
meme. I
name's
love the
Markiplier.
distractible meme where he's just like, you better know what this is, or else I'm gonna find just punches you in the face. One of the biggest jump scares.
Okay. I see it going down. All right, let's try it.
Hello,
again.
everybody. My name is Markiplier.
Okay, I'm not Markiplier. I'm Subarashi, but that was Markiplier.
Who
And
said that?
yeah, that was Markiplier saying that. That's pretty poggers, right? I like Markiplier.
Wow, that's pretty poggers.
Right, Markiplier.
Can't believe we got the Markiplier to co-star on the stream.
Exactly, man. He dropped by. He was super cool. Love him. Thank you for dropping in again, Markiplier. Couldn't do it without you. Couldn't do it without you.
Someone get him some milk.
I was in high school. I knew this one kid in my high school who actually ran into Markiplier at the aquarium when they were with their friends or family.
That's very casual and super cool.
They got a picture and everything, and they showed it to me. It was pretty cool.
I want it to be me, not him. It's not fair.
I got to meet him at a Gorillaz concert.
Oh,
Okay,
shit,
that's
nice.
too. Why is that too cool? That's not. What the fuck? I went to a Gorillaz concert. I did not see Markiplier. I'm upset now.
You went to the wrong Gorillaz concert.
What do you mean?
Wait,
Yeah,
did you say you were in VIP?
Yeah.
The implication being, of course, Subarashi wasn't in VIP.
Oh, you're right. I was in the back of the nosebleeds. There was actually a pole from the top of the stadium that was blocking my view of the percussion section. But I'm not getting into that. Do you know how much tickets cost for Madison Square Garden?
Madison Square. Yeah.
It was a lot of money.
You were in the LIPC's least important person.
Yeah. You're right, because like it's one of those seats where if you're trying to walk down the stairs, you have instant vertigo, and you're like, I'm gonna fly.
That's just me doing matinee performance or any Broadway show.
Oh yeah, no, that's.
Yeah.
Tickets are expensive in general, yeah.
Usually that's the case, yeah.
All right, so for what? Okay.
That reminds me of.
All right, can we?
Yes, we're getting started. Let Lechuga move forward.
Are we good?
Ahead, but the nights only seemed to grow colder.
Here we go.
Luca walked home slowly under the pale starlight, cautious to avoid any more surprises lurking in the shadows.
I'm gonna boost this a little because it looks a little low.
Oh, the summer nights.
Summer nights. All right, sorry. I have to click back on the window to
Reaching
make it
home,
work.
he slipped quietly into bed, half dreading what they might discover the next day.
That was fast. That was fast. My dude shifted.
Luca, is that you in there?
What time is it?
Oh no! They found out about my tax evasion.
Luca commits tax evasion.
Again?
I'd buy that game. I'd buy that game in a heartbeat.
Have you seen the sequel for Turnip Boy Commits Tax Evasion? FBI, open
up!
There's a sequel.
What? Turnip Boy commits felony murder?
No, Turnip Boy robs a bank.
Oh my god!
Oh, that's a little less. That's a little more.
He's robbing a bank next time, apparently.
Nice. I can't believe he's making a hedge fund.
Right, so laggy. So laggy. Don't worry,
Well,
it'll smooth itself out like peanut butter. I just have to walk around real fast. Come on.
Slowly mix the peanut butter until it's like smooth as silk.
Until I have to walk into a new room and then it's...
Throw a
flashbang! Oh, God. That was pretty on brand. Took a second to lag.
Why is there an echo with a...
There's an echo now? What is it?
What?
Who's doing
There's
it?
a Neko arc.
Oh, there's an echo arc? Yeah, no, we love Neko arc here.
It was an echo. Neko.
A Neko.
Neko arc.
Do. Rolo, what on earth is that?
Hello there.
The fact that you said hello there with that hat at that moment speaks volumes. That was pretty funny.
Amazing.
Good one. That ridiculous thing on your head.
Oh, this? It helps me think.
Alright, Sherlock.
Don't do that.
You're gonna need a lot more of those.
Big rip. Big burn. I did press A. I'm just scared. Okay, there we go.
Joke all you want. We'll see who's laughing when I crack this case wide open. The coast is clear.
Yep, whatever she's been up to this week, it's been keeping her busy most of the day.
Very well. The game is afoot.
Luca and Beck rolled their eyes as Rolo strutted across the room.
If I were a Grant, where would I hide my deepest, darkest secrets? Perhaps where you might least expect it.
Rolo flung open the cabinet with confidence.
Oh.
He coughed as a veil of dust hit his face.
I think it's safe to assume anything that dusty isn't what we're looking for.
Or maybe that's what she wants you to think. Then again, any good detective knows not to trust their first hunch. First hunches are for suckers.
Get a load of this guy.
Hey, look at this guy.
Eureka! She lit a fire in order to burn the evidence.
Rolo, that fire has never stopped burning since I've started living here.
That's a lot of evidence.
That fire is actually a never-ending magic fire that my dad made before he died.
Oh my gosh.
Ah, I forgot your dad died. Your mom died too, didn't she?
No, she's missing.
Don't you get me with that double homicide
It's fire
like that.
from freaking Houseman Castle.
Oh, Calcifer.
It's Calcifer.
Oh my god. Calcifer.
You see it like back in quotation, like air quotes. It's like, no, she's missing.
You don't have to do it like that. That's so mean.
Missing.
She gets that fire going every day, Rolo.
Drat, it may be too late.
Too late for the evidence?
The evidence is gone. It's burned.
I mean, Calcifer
It's
doesn't need to eat.
Just think of the mounds of documents lost to ash.
No, we just gotta do it better close. We just gotta recreate the whole thing from scratch.
Exactly. Tape the ashes together.
Yeah.
It'll
work.
That's the Parappa one. This is where my parents.
Hey, I'm gonna stop you right there.
This is where my parents died, Parappa.
Can we just think for a moment?
No. Thinking's for suckers.
Yeah.
Luca. Oh shit. That's my phone. I guess my mom's calling. Luca, is there anything Gran doesn't want you to anywhere that Gran doesn't want you to go?
At the rave thing.
The upstairs closet.
Yeah. The closet upstairs.
That's what I said.
What? Huh? How did you know?
Maybe it stands to reason that we should check there first?
No dice. It's locked.
Well, well, well. Look who stands to reason now.
Hmm?
And I have no idea where the key is.
If it really is important, then she probably keeps it with her. Anywhere else?
She has her berry bushes.
Who has ever thought, I'm gonna take this important thing and huck it into a bush?
Me. True.
You what?
Anything else? Maybe something out of the ordinary?
Well... She is always worried I'll break her fancy dishware in the kitchen. But it doesn't matter anyway. I can't reach the latch.
A look of realization crept onto Luca's face.
I can't reach the
All
latch.
three kids snapped to glance at each other, then sprinted in turn toward the kitchen.
I'm short. But not with friends.
Our powers combined, you will be tall.
These secrets are for tall people only.
Right? So rude.
Sorry.
On the head.
I can't believe you're this heightest. Alright, Rolo. This is your time to shine.
Form Voltron.
Exactly.
You've called upon my expert detective skills.
Sure, let's call it that.
And now I shall proceed with...
Before he could finish, Luca scrambled up Rolo's back.
My trusty ladder.
I'm dead!
Thank... Whoa!
Hey, this isn't my idea of detective work.
My
I would have loved it if like at one point the hat just got squished.
No.
Yes.
If the game broke and you just see Luca ascend into the heavens. He was just sliding up the whole time. There was no climbing animation. He just slid up.
It's like, I kind of want to take the animation, just like, just put like the do 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 do.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Now that'd be perfect. Every squad needs a good lockpick. And every good lockpick needs a sturdy head to sit on.
Why is Lord picking in caps?
This is
That's
beneath
rude.
my standard.
That's caddis.
Just
White.
down.
I set the line.
Oh, you did. Sorry, bad. Stop complaining and hold still. Got it.
So the whole thing is beneath you.
The three crowded around the hutch to peer in. With the glass doors open,
Be careful,
a
cats are
perfect
liquid.
porcelain display
It might not be stable.
What? I thought cats are every form. They're liquid, solid, and gas.
Their eyes searched for anything amiss, but the only distinct feature was its impeccability.
Well, that was anticlimactic.
Yeah. I don't really know what we were expecting. Like, oh hey, let me just yank on this random teacup and...
As Beck pulled on one of the teacups, it slanted forward with a hollow click.
Oh my
Ayo.
god.
The
Ayo.
entire hutch began to rustle and slide under its own power.
I knew those lines on the floor meant something.
Grand release Batman!
Seems
Off
like
the
your
Batcave.
grand's been doing some remodeling.
Dude, only 2 types of people have secret lairs.
Evil people and Batman.
Evil masterminds. Superheroes. So yeah, evil
Oh,
people
well,
and Batman.
Not far off.
Wow. Summed it up pretty dang good.
So, which one do we think she is?
We're about to find out.
Well, she hates bats.
We're going in.
Oh no. What the?
Okay, so more of an unhinged conspiracist vibe?
Oh, wow. Yeah, this cannot be good.
We need to look around before jumping to conclusions. Alright. Barrel of explosions. This looks like Mr. Nuncrete for some reason.
Hey, no.
I want to punch it.
It's me.
I think I'll
Hi,
punch it.
kids, me.
I think I'll punch it. I'm gonna punch
I'm
it. I'm
the
gonna punch
Robin to my Grant's Batman.
I can punch it. I don't believe I can actually punch it. Why is it me size?
Oh my god, that feels great. Keep doing that.
I hate you. I hate you. I hate you.
I hate you. Why?
Why do you have to say that like
What do we have here?
Arrows marked caution explosive.
And jam jars? As my grandma
enough
made me
jam.
deliver explosions.
Sorry, what was that?
Did my grandma make me deliver explosions?
Was your grandmother making you a unwilling
Oh no,
arms
the
dealer?
extra special ones are for Mr. Nuncrete.
Why was I an arms dealer?
Wait,
Wow,
is
these
Mr. Nun-
chickens really do taste. They have a great kick to them.
Is Mr. Nuncrete an insurgent?
They're almost like they're exploding my mouth.
Oh, I just thought you said blowing him up for all the times that he sexually arrests her.
What? Why not? Let's do
Honestly,
it.
I wouldn't put it past her.
Let's do it. All right.
Hey, look, put this pipe bomb in Nuncrete's mailbox.
Mailbox, let's go. I
do
I'll
like
draw
me
that.
some lean.
I'll draw that. I love that already. I can't draw
My
for shit, but I'm
God.
drawing that. Okay.
That's enough.
Please.
Fort Ares, a second
That's enough
dungeon
jam to
filled
feed
with
the whole
S&M
town.
stuff, with Nuncrete and the Footits. And Granny's the Dom.
Please stop for the love of everything, Tenchi. That is
I was just breathing.
that is the sickest thing I've ever heard. Stop it.
What did I do?
Kim, your line, please. Before I lose mine.
Line though.
Oh, okay. Thank you. I'm sorry. My brain hurts.
Mr. Nuncrete causes amnesia.
Honestly.
What kind of
I just was in the chat.
incendiary
Never
jam
mind.
is your
I get
grand
it.
making?
Okay, that's new.
Incendiary. Oh,
Light it up.
I should burn this place down.
I've actually never seen that word before. That's new to me.
Right?
Never seen incendiary.
Yeah, I only saw it because
really
of
good-
Left 4
it's a
Dead
good
2.
word.
Thank you, Left 4 Dead 2, for teaching me words. She wouldn't have had me. She wouldn't have had me walk around town delivering. She, bro. Like, how do we tell him?
She had me walking around town delivering bombs.
Exactly.
Really, Luca, you're really gonna be that oblivious about this? Even
Are
I
you
can
guys?
tell you this.
No. Are you guys selling jam? No. This is not jam. It's a bomb. It was made in a bomb factory.
You kidding? Moving on.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Right?
It's like that one scene in it's like that one scene in Breaking Bad where it's like Walt, where it's like Hank's like, okay, what's in the bag, Walt? $100 million in cash. That's a spare, Walt.
Rollo casually spun
one way to
open
find
a
out.
lid and dipped his finger in the jam.
I'm multitasking.
Huckleberries?
He smacked his lips.
A hint of brown sugar. And ink?
What?
Rollo plunged his hand in the jar, fishing out a soggy slip of paper.
Isn't this very awkward? This is the most concerned we've ever seen Rollo.
This is high-grade nitroglycerin.
Why does he like know the taste of ink?
Yeah, that's a specific
Don't worry
flavor.
about it.
That's a specific flavor.
You ever have those scented gel pens before?
Oh yeah, I got it.
Oh, I get
What
it
if he? Would it be concerning if he like stuck his finger into the jar and was like, huckleberries and C2N14 explosive? What's up with that?
C4.
Rollo, why do you know that one?
Why do I taste gasoline?
Nitroglycerin.
Rollo offered the slimy note to Luca and licked his fingers clean.
Oh, message me.
It's addressed to Miss Fratelli.
The
Grand Jam
paper reads
Gram?
The safe word is eggplant.
That was excellent work because I couldn't read that properly for anything. I read it 4 times. And,
It stun locked you.
Honestly, yeah.
It says last night I used the disguise Harris provided to scout the location. The timing window should be possible. Operation Sparkplug is a go.
Oh man, are they doing a heist?
Where the fuck are we heisting?
Whatever it is.
Granny's running the payday gang.
It can't be good.
God. So more a bomb shell than a bomb. Am I right?
You're new here, so I'll let it slide. But I'm the bad joke guy around here.
Honestly, worst things I've ever heard. Where is the table?
Luca jostled each cabinet drawer
Let's
in
go.
turn. Only one was unlocked.
Like I'm
He
reading
fingered
anything.
through the filing cabinet, pausing at a bulging folder labeled Walter.
So I found the other version of that word.
Yo, Mr. White!
I found a way you can use this word in a sentence that you could show to your family.
For
All
a
right.
long moment,
Yeah.
he just stared at it.
I finally understand.
What do you got there?
It's my dad.
No, that's a note.
I know, look.
That's
Looks
not
like
your
his
dad.
old medical files. Yeah. Kim.
I'm dead.
Safe word is eggplant. No, it's pineapple juice.
Juice?
Somebody say juice.
Your dad was a doctor?
Luca nodded and caressed the label with his thumb.
My dad was a doctor?
Well, are you gonna read it? Here, let me help.
Rollo swiped the folder from the drawer and began leafing through the pages. He whistled to himself, barely looking at the text.
Oh, that violates HIPAA.
He's looking for the pictures. He's looking.
Oh, this is like the most boring book I've ever read. Where are the pictures?
Right.
How about you actually read some of it?
One sec. Dense documents such as these are a lot like a cheeseburger.
Excuse me?
It's best to skip straight to the middle.
Okay.
Ow? Never mind.
I don't know.
That's where all the meaty bits live.
Wow, I had no idea we were in the presence of the preeminent scholar in dense documents. And cheeseburgers. I mean, I kind of guessed the latter part, but by all means proceed.
He stopped at a page and mimed, holding up a
yes.
monocle.
No, just an entrepreneur of cheeseburgers. Or connoisseur, rather.
Ah, here we are. A recipe.
Cheeseburgers.
Follow-up examination
right now.
of Terrence Wilby. Patient shows further signs of paleness and malaise. Body temperature continues to drop. He now describes soreness of muscles and joints. This is similar to symptoms exhibited by Mrs. Wilby just a few days past. Just waiting on lab results from Joseph.
Rollo looked up with heightened surprise.
See? Creepy.
Yeah, that's kind of disturbing. Who's Joseph?
Joseph Joestar.
That's Mr. Nuncreed's name.
I hate this.
I said Mr. Nuncreed.
Mr. Nuncreed was 4?
Wait.
Rollo's finger traced across the page.
There's more scribbled in the margins.
Good one, Fang.
Mr. Wilby claims the tap water at his home has been contaminated. Perhaps environmental? Lab results only raise more questions.
It's like he came back to this report later and made those notes.
So it might be related to something else.
Rollo scanned through several more pages.
I didn't realize we were in Ohio.
Ohio.
God, I hope not. Here, the writing looks shaky. I just couldn't help her. This disease, or whatever it is, progresses so fast. And with his wife passing, Terrence's condition follows close behind. Exacerbated by the loss. Enough is enough. I need to take matters into my own hands.
Luca, staring blankly at the cabinet this whole time, spoke softly.
What does it say next?
Rollo rustled the folder, trying to loose more pages.
That's where it ends.
Ah! Hey!
What?
What? There has to be more.
Luca frantically shoved the remaining cabinet folders, trying to find another labeled Walter.
Hi, Nature's Waffle.
Walter.
Walter.
Yo, Mr. White.
Luca, I think that's the only one. It's alphabetical, see?
Mm-hmm. That's usually how it works for these cabinets.
So who is super...
Don't even read another word. Don't even read another word. Don't. Shut up, you. Okay?
Why do I see one that says He-Man?
Quiet.
Subaru Hufflepuff confirmed.
No! Ravenclaw! Ravenclaw!
Bottom.
First of all, don't make me use my magic mirror. It is you. Thy who points to the bottom.
Twin tails!
I don't know what the hell's going on.
I can't believe you got exposed like this.
Never. Like, never. Listen here. Continue. And no attention. Drills.
Wait, hold on. What is the... What the f...
No, you. Like, no.
What?
My ultimate counter. No, you, Fang.
No, you.
No.
I mean, to be fair, he is on the bottom of the totem pole.
Damn, that's rude. Ah.
You're not up here with me and Bawks.
Wow.
To be fair, Super Russia, you kind of set the joke up yourself. You made the
Sorry.
totem pole.
You're not
Secretly, you didn't know. This is America's Next Top Bottom. I guess you're eliminated immediately, but that would mean Cookies is number one.
Hell yeah.
Cookies, aren't we so glad we're in the middle?
Yeah.
Bottom powers.
What does that make me then?
Bottom powers. I don't know.
Bottom.
America's second to last bottom. I don't know.
You're on the gradient somewhere.
Somewhere out there. Yeah. All right.
Alright, to the line.
Okay. Cool. What did it mean? Enough is enough. How did he take matters into his own hands? This is bullshit. I agree, Luca. Luca had never seen such bullshit. I am literally okay. I was like, I'm boxed in. I can't. Let's go! Luca had never seen such bullshit. Alright. I guess that's it. I'm forced to look at this.
A string connected photos of people from the town.
Oh my god, I wish I could do Charlie Day for this.
Get this man a Glock.
Yeah.
Somebody please get this man a gun.
Notes.
He needs some milk.
Well, she sure has kept herself busy.
Is your gran a serial killer?
I will be soon.
Oh.
What? Luca, we're caught.
Dude, there's no way to hide.
This target is just done, Creed.
I'm starting to get a bad vibe.
Don't be ridiculous.
Sure, she's just tracking the movements of everyone in town. Out of the kindness of her heart.
She put little symbols by some of them.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Mr. Nuncreed has a check mark. The clipboards are all inside a big circle. Whoa, we got a raid. Hello there. Yeah, Psycho Live.
Oh, it's Psycho Olive.
Psycho Olive! Why did I pronounce that so horribly wrong? It's Monday. Thank you for the raid!
Psyche Olive.
Yeah,
I can't pronounce things.
Yeah, Psyche Olive. Yes.
Psyche Olive. Hi
Hello.
there! Hello! Welcome to the raid. Oh, Skeletor, do the thing.
What? Oh, yeah, that's right.
What?
I'm a moderator.
Thank you, moderator.
Yeah, right.
Hello, everybody. Hi, I'm Subarashi Fox, and I am the streamer of this stream. And this is Beacon Pines I'm playing, featuring the voice talents of, in order from top to bottom, Bawks.
Hello,
we have
I am
Bawks
the
up top. Oh, damn it. I knew it was coming. I just couldn't. There's no way to prepare. We have underneath Bawks, Cookies. Wait. Let me phrase that better. Yeah, no, I couldn't. I can't phrase it better. I can't phrase it. Underneath Cookies is Kim. Underneath Kim is Skeletor.
I'm not a bottom.
MTSkeletor, pardon
Well,
me.
technically you're like the very middle, so I guess you're first.
The children say otherwise, Skeletor. And underneath Skeletor we have QuasiQuote, known as White. Oh my
God.
gosh.
Get that out of the way.
Yes. And I'm Subarashi.
My throat there. Hello.
Yeah, and we're doing the voices of this game, Beacon Pines. And it's a crazy conspiracy theorist where we're trying to find out what happened to the main character's father and mother. So, yeah, have fun with this. Alright. Yes, we are mismatched psychopaths. I cannot deny. But we have fun. We have fun here. Alright. So, we got back.
My moms are both on here.
I love it, Olive.
Both with question marks. Huh.
I'm completely blind, by the way. I don't know what happens after this point in any part of the tree, so by all means, get ready for our reactions. Gus Valentine has a question mark. Harris has a question mark that's been crossed out.
Mr. Kara has a bullseye.
The killer! Oh!
The killer has chosen her next victim.
I was that excited. We don't know what any of this means.
Whatever it means, it's probably not good.
I wonder why. Yep. We're doing all the routes.
They crowded around a worn-down old map of Beacon Pines.
Cool, this looks like a treasure map.
Not every old map is a treasure map, Rolla.
Yeah, but every treasure map is an old map.
This logic cannot be denied.
Can't follow that logic.
Look, there's even a pathway drawn on it. It starts at the entrance to town. And if we follow it...
Rollo carefully traced the path with his finger.
It leads right to...
He jabbed down at the end point.
The town square?
That's a fountain in the middle of town.
What a weird place to hide treasure.
Also, it's less a relationship, and it's more like Mr. Nuncreed just being really disturbing towards Gran.
Oh, wait, just in general, honestly.
How do you think I'm disturbing? What do you mean?
Stop it right now. Stop it right now.
I just really like her chair.
Until I have to deal with you again, be gone. Alright.
I'm just really into the jam she has. And she still wants me to dance!
We get it, it's the bomb. Now go away. Alright, roll.
Really
Thank you for the... Jeez. You're just fixing my whole life right now. How could you? Okay, thank you for the hydration and the posture check. I will unshrimp myself. And I have now hydrated myself, as all of us should feel.
How do you like my drip, funny man?
Oh my god. Wait, what? When did Fang type that? Yo!
Oh
Okay.
my god.
Okay.
Alright, I went to also go get water.
Good.
Rolo? That doesn't look like treasure to me. The end of the path on that map has the same symbol as those explosives over there.
My grandma's gonna blow up town. Oh my god.
So it's not hiding treasure. A real bummer.
Rolo, what's the thing you've been excited about for the past month?
The festival.
Did you just say gulp?
No, I made the sound because I thought.
Yeah, we all thought it.
We all have the same thing.
This feels like a kind of situation.
Everyone will be gathered near the center of town.
She's gonna blow up the festival.
Not if we stop her.
Look at your grands and.
Oh, she's home! We're screwed!
Oh, that ain't good.
What was that?
Luca looked up from the map.
What was what?
No, I heard it too.
God damn, clean the fur out your ears.
We're screwed. My ears are screwed.
Door.
Rest in peace.
Which means someone just shut the door. Which means someone's upstairs.
Shh, quiet. Hit the lights.
Beck flicked off the light, and they became statues in the dark. Overhead, creaking floorboards bent under slow, deliberate steps.
Oh, God.
The kids looked up, the tilt of their necks following each footfall. Then suddenly, it stopped. Without realizing, they'd been holding their breath. All three exhaled shakily and glanced at each other. A muffled male voice broke the silence.
Oh no. Oh no! Oh no!
Yep. It looks like Dahmer.
Oh my god.
Oh no! Yeah, it's you.
It's the squirrel dad.
A final few footsteps reached the entrance above them, and the voice now echoed down the stairs.
Howdy doody do, neighbor.
Father.
Get out of my sight.
Howdy do, neighbor. You know, howdy doody. Howdy diddly 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 diddly, neighbor.
Anyone down there? Huh?
The three kids shuffled to the corners without a peep. As he began to descend the stairs, the man's voice punctuated every new step. Thump.
Jesus. What kind of steps are you taking?
Oh
my god.
I'm not here to hurt anyone.
Thump.
Oh.
Moto, is that
I'm
you?
just here to help.
Stop.
Just
This nerd. Facts.
At the bottom step, the man paused, squinting to search the room for signs of life.
Where are you, life?
see you.
Oh god. No.
Hi diddly do, neighbor. You know, I can smell you.
Huh.
No.
Guess it's nothing.
Rolo shifted suddenly.
No, Rolo.
Luca gave him an intense, chastising look.
I don't know what sound I
and
needed to make that.
clenched
There was
teeth.
no sound, to be fair. Luca looked at him like, what the fuck, bro? In the dark. Rolo, don't.
It was too late. Rolo was already inching toward the stairway. He
Oh my
screeched as
God.
he charged toward the shadowy figure.
Oh my god.
Flaming chicken coop!
With all his weight, Rolo tackled the man to the ground.
By god, that man is broken in half! Like, spear!
I get a fucking scholarship. He's a straight on linebacker.
Oh my god, it's Rollo with a steel chair.
Oh, out of nowhere. Rollo?
Oh no! Mysterious creepy man?
I like how we both had. Anyone there?
From the dark corner, they saw something move.
Well, I didn't know if I had it in me.
Oh my god!
I think
you
you
just
killed a
murdered
man. I think Rollo just killed a man.
I'm now
Gotta
a criminal.
change the stream to Rollo commits murder.
We were all accomplices. Help me hide.
I saw nothing.
But there's only one way to find out.
I saw nothing. I wasn't even here.
Holy crap, Rollo! That was awesome! You just murdered somebody! Wait, did you just kill that person?
Luca scrambled to the hunched figure on the ground. Pressing his fingers to the man's neck, he sighed with relief.
You sure clobbered him good, Rollo. He's not that cold.
As Beck flicked back on the light, Luca and Rollo both gasped in stereo.
Uno, dos, tres. Mr. Tolliver? Excuse me?
Chapter 7.
That was more like a greeting and not like a...
No, I should straight up.
Exclamation of surprise. Mr. Tolliver.
Mr. Tolliver.
The interrogation of Hiram Tolliver.
He's got that 70s porno stash.
Honestly, I had a friend that had one of these. We
the Burt
all
Reynolds?
voted as a group of friends at the time that he shave it or we'd fight him. It was terrifying.
So did you lose?
No, we won because he took out 3 of us, but there was still 1 left, and that's what mattered. That's what matters. It's all about the numbers. All right.
Still unconscious, Mr. Tolliver slumped heavily in a shoddy old chair. His hands were bound with rope, his feet tied with some loose string.
Okay, Rollo had to do that because I'm pretty sure any one of the ties we made, he would probably get up out of immediately.
The kids huddled in a circle, discussing their plan.
All
One
right.
thing was certain. They couldn't just let Mr. Tolliver go.
This sounds like it's about to become murder. That doesn't sound great.
We're gonna douse him in the
They
jam.
needed to know what he was doing in Luca's house.
Use him to send a message.
It's like instead of a vat of acid, it's a vat of jam.
Fitz is going to be very mad at us. Well, if she ever found out.
After
Slowly
some
embrace the
deliberation,
diabetic shock.
it was decided.
Stop it with that. Stop it with that fake.
They'd run the classic good cop, incendiary cop routine.
Imagine hard cop. There's no way we
say hard cop.
Yo, the
Please
stash
stop.
does belong in a movie involving hard cop.
Hey, Luca, if you want to really play hard cop, just hit the thing over there in the corner a couple more times. It'll
It's
work.
like you have good cop, hard cop with some nice and 70s bass. You got a movie right there. All right, nah. I don't know which is a good one to fake at first. I think hard cop is too funny.
They'd run the
Oh, wait, are
classic
we doing a poll
good
for
cop,
good or chill cop or hard cop?
interrogation.
Oh, we're just doing hard cop, all right, okay.
Yeah, we're just gonna be hard cop.
Rollo brandished a steely gaze.
This fucking looks delicious.
I've got this. Read about it 100 times.
I guess you're the hard cop, Rollo.
Rollo swaggered past the chair which propped up the slumping Hiram Tolliver. Without even looking at his captive, he began with a long, blustery drawl.
Well, Mr. Tolliver.
Mr. Tolliver remained motionless. Rollo spun around to face him. He'd clearly expected to rouse Mr. Tolliver with his booming voice.
Mr. Tolliver?
Beck and Luca gave each other an unsure glance. Rollo slammed his fist on the table.
I said, Mr. Tolliver!
He grabbed the table lamp and beamed it onto the unconscious face.
Oh, I thought they said it beat him with it. I'm like, yo!
Beamed him with the table lamp.
Just grab the table
We're all
and
really
start
going hard cop on this one.
Oh my god. God.
Mr. Tolliver groaned and
Nothing's
slowly
quite as hard as
lifted
some
his
blunt
head.
force trauma.
Yeah, that's pretty
He
hard.
recoiled with a muddled, weary squint.
Tell me a blunt force is trauma?
Who blunt forced this trauma? You're telling me blunt forced this trauma? He is not wrapped up that well. What the hell?
What in the world?
The chair wobbled as he attempted
You
to
know who he
straighten
looks
up.
like? He looks like Harvey from Stardew Valley.
You know what? He looks like
Yeah,
Harvey.
he does. Yeah, he does.
You know what? He also looks like Harvey from Batman. Detective.
True.
Oh God, he's Two-Face.
Oh God, no, please.
Who?
Oh, I meant Gordon. My bad.
Who's there?
Oh, yeah, that makes more
Mr.
sense.
Tolliver could only make out rough shapes through the glaring light. With a gruff tone, Rollo hoped to both conceal his voice and intimidate.
I'll be asking the questions here, punk.
Now hold on. Let's just calm down.
Yeah.
Oh, I am calm. Calm as a carrot in dirt.
What the fuck does that mean?
Shut up. I'm a turkey.
Okay.
As for you, it looks like you're sweating.
The doubtful expression on Beck and Lucas' faces transformed into awe.
To be fair, those lights run very hot.
Oh yeah.
We can do this my way, or... Well, let's just say I've never needed another way.
Rollo, hitting his stride, was now channeling every detective trope his memory could recall.
Nice.
He slammed the table again.
Now dance!
But what? I don't even...
Mr. Tolliver's voice became desperate. He was nearly in tears.
Oh no!
You've tied me down. How on earth could I dance?
You just
Dance with your mouth, punk. Spill the beans! What are you doing poking around this house?
I need to help Juniper. To make sure everything's ready.
Oh, so you're in cahoots with Gran.
Thanks for revealing our identity with that. Yeah.
Damn it.
And he
Mr.
slipped.
Tolliver was in a daze, now more confused than ever.
Gonna help her blow up the festival, eh?
Love the festival. What? Huh? Good
He
lord.
shook his head, feeling more and more dizzy.
Masato, is that you?
No, you've got it all wrong.
Where is she now?
She's headed to the source.
Oh no.
Source. What's the source?
A
What's the
series of
sauce?
numbers you don't want to look up.
Where?
His voice faded to a whisper.
What are these numbers? What do they mean?
What do the numbers, Mason? What do they mean? They mean fuck.
You don't need to know.
1, 2, 1, 4, 7, 6, 5, 3, 2, 7.
Shall begin. Where it all began.
What is Operation Sparkplug?
With that, Mr. Tolliver passed out cold.
I can't believe you yelled at a grown man until he passed out.
It's my booming voice.
Rollo
Yeah,
swung
no
around
effects.
with a repentant grimace.
Damn, Rollo. I think you went a little too hard on him. I'm curious what the chill route looks like then.
What did he say about the source?
It's where the town began?
We need more information.
Yeah, but we better not push Mr. Tolliver any farther. I'm not looking at those numbers. Is there anyone else who might know more?
What about the History Museum?
Oh god, we have to go watch that again.
Oh no.
They just got set up for the festival.
Nah, that tent was put up by the Valentines. Everything they do is just a bunch of fluff to glorify themselves.
Is there anything more reliable? I ain't looking up those numbers either.
The library. If there's any information about this source thing, Kato can help us find it. Let's go get some answers. And leave Mr. Tolliver's passed out body here in the basement. Casually, calmly, uncaringly, unwittingly.
I see.
It's gonna be awkward when my grand finds him just knocked out there. With no
Wait,
explanation.
let's talk to that one wolf guy.
Wolf guy.
Wolf
All right.
guy.
Wolf guy. What's up, wolf guy?
God.
Hey, Jace.
Oh, hey, Luca. Have you seen this new issue of Hank Atomic?
Not yet. No spoilers, please.
It's awesome. It's a flashback.
I said no spoilers.
We get to see how mild-mannered Henry Adams becomes.
I'm going to throw these hoofs at your soul.
Hank Atomic, man of space justice.
That's it. I'm killing him. Jace, no spoilers.
Oh, sorry. My point is, you're gonna love it.
All right, Jace. Catch you later.
Roger that, Space Cadet.
All right.
Bum, 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 ba da 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 bum. Have fun.
This
Good
is a
luck.
dang nice library. Oh no, I'm talking to myself.
Yeah, you are.
Have fun.
Penguin.
We got card on it.
Aren't you a little young to be a librarian?
Oh.
Kato hung out here so much, eventually they gave him a set of keys.
Why did we get the one who is a walking spoiler to voice the spoiler character?
Ironic, isn't it?
Just keep an eye on the place for Miss Novak sometimes.
They got you working for free?
Who's the one that gets a walking spoiler? Hey, what's that supposed to? Oh.
Correct.
It's great, and I get access to all the books I can read. What more can a person want?
He knows what he wants.
Money.
No, fair enough.
You know what? That money part.
Fair
Wait,
enough.
wait.
What's up?
No, you're good.
Okay.
For you all.
We need a favor.
I already told you and Rolo. I can't put you any higher on the wait list for the next Hank Atomic. And if you're here with more candy, I'll have you know I can't be bought. Call it a personal code of conscience. Also, look at how chubby my hands are. Aw.
Don't make me poke you. You're like the baby arms. You got the freaking baby arms. You got the baby arms.
I don't particularly like penguin with
baby
human
arms.
Well, look at
vaguely
everyone
reminds me of
else
something
has
else.
human arms, though.
Curiosity.
Yeah, but for some
But
reason
now
that's
you
fine.
have my erection.
Fang, what the hell did you just say?
Also,
to
can
me?
we point out that Kato is so small that like I think like the end of his body is like almost like full view within his talking sprite.
Why is this penguin not in a tuxedo? No, sir. Actually, we're looking to do some research.
You're speaking my language? What are you looking for?
It was well timed, Fang. That's the thing. We sort of don't know.
What do you got on the history of the town?
There's the county record archives.
What's in those?
Burps, deaths, newspaper clippings, stuff like that. Pretty boring reading. But they do go all the way back to when the town was founded.
Great, we'll start there. Time skip, please.
Chapter 8.
There's no time skip, is there?
6 feet under, 3 towns over.
69.
Damn it.
6
Can't wait.
feet under, 3 towns down.
3 towns over.
The kids spent the
Chapter
rest
eight.
of the
like a
afternoon combing
pop
through
punk
dusty
band.
piles of old county
Right.
records, desperately searching for anything that could help them
Playing
make sense of
Coachella,
Mr.
6 feet
Tulliver's
under, as
cryptic
well as
utterance.
3 towns over.
That sounds like a song and the song and the band 6 feet under by 3 towns over.
It's very Panic of the Disco-esque.
Yeah, has that energy.
Luca tried to shake the thought of Gran's basement, but his focus wavered. Explosives, messages hidden in jam, dossiers on various town figures, and a corkboard threaded with photos. Gran was the only family he had left. He still couldn't bring himself to believe the worst. But the old map with the symbol of explosives in town square made that difficult. As the sun began to set, the kids were no closer to the truth.
Do we get messed with by Gio Giovanni? Giorno Giovanni.
If I have to read any more records, my eyeballs are gonna pop.
You have to keep digging.
If I dig another word, I'm gonna end up in one of these asinine death records.
A summoner has disconnected.
Lived a wonderful and full life.
Damn. Did you hear that? They said Summer disconnected as you said when you said I'm going to die. That was on brand. Very nice.
Till he read so much boring crud that his brain oozed out of his ears.
Rollo shut his book with an assertive nod.
If you've got a better idea, spit it out.
You sound like my sister.
That'd been funny.
Keep pushing your luck, pal. And it won't be boring county records that kill you.
He felt that.
I'll put you in the obituaries myself.
Woo!
I'm throwing
That's
more
a
like a
good
sister every day.
line. That's a good line.
Throw
I'll put
these
you in the picture
hands.
myself.
Rollo muttered under
I'm
his
just saying, that kind of sounds more like his sister.
Honestly, yeah, I think they did that on purpose. But that's great.
You're a county record.
Really? That's the best you've got? When I'm done with you, you'll be the footnote in history.
I don't know. She's kind of slamming you like this is the lunchroom table. Rollo, you got to step up.
Just like...
Beck slammed her finger down on the open page before glancing down to read.
Don't randomly say my father's name, please.
Jay Hartford here.
I'd love to see you try.
Shut up, wait. With the vine boom. Hey. We're all a little tired here. Let's just take a minute and...
Something tickled the back of Luca's mind.
Thank God, my mind. Wait, is that name Beck?
And the obit? Jay Hartford. From the Brookville Tribune 8 years ago.
That can't be right.
What is it?
Oh boy.
Well, thank you for the clip.
Thank you for the clip. Appreciated, fan. Jay Hartford. That's my grand's name. Jennifer Hartford.
Wait, what the fuck? Maybe there were 2 Jay Hartfords?
That sounds too convenient.
Miss Hartford is survived by her young daughter, E. Hartford. My mom's name is Eleanor.
Okay, this is getting creepy.
If your gran is 6 feet under, 3 towns over.
Roll credits.
I'm Moxie.
I love
Actually, is that Moxie? I
Hi.
forgot.
No, this is different Moxie. Hi,
This is different Moxie.
Moxie.
No, different Moxie.
Ah, see you. What are your hands up? Then who am I living with?
The question
Dun,
hung.
dun,
Who is my
dun.
grandma?
Emotional, damn it!
Big facts.
All right, gang. I gotta close up for tonight.
Beck
But
rubbed
it's
her eyes.
Jay!
How late is it?
Ah, crap. Pa's gonna kill me. I gotta go.
So that's how you end up in the obituary.
Yeah, my parents will be worried sick.
Okay, let's meet up as early as we can at the festival tomorrow.
What are you gonna do about the unconscious man in your basement?
I'll think of something. What the hell are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? I got you, Moxie.
Luca's heart was pounding as he approached the house.
It says transaction could not be
If he was
completed.
lucky, Gran, or whoever it was, hadn't gotten back yet. And of course,
Or
there was
whoever
Mr.
it was.
Tolliver tied up and unconscious in the basement.
How are you gonna explain that he went missing?
Dealing with him would be the first order of business.
We really make it sound like we're gonna kill this man. I don't know.
Luca shook out his arms to calm his nerves before entering.
Oh!
He held perfectly still, tempering his
music!
breath. And
Honestly, that
listened
music
closely.
was different. That music was different. That was new. No, no,
Do a quick time event.
Wait.
She was asleep. His only hope was that
Wait,
she
wait,
could
wait,
find
wait,
Mr. Tolliver before dozing off.
Honestly, yeah. I'm gonna get trapped in that basement. I bet.
More
But let's
likely.
find out. Let's find out. Like we left it open like she wasn't gonna notice when she came home. No, this is a trap. This is a trap. This is a trap. This is a trap. No, Luca, it's a trap, man. Let's just go to bed. Let's just go to bed. Can I go to bed? I'm gonna go to bed. I'm gonna go to bed.
I'm done with this. Go in bed. I'm going to bed now.
Go in bed. I cannot go in bed.
I won't go to bed.
It's a trap. It's an obvious trap. She's
I
pretending.
mean, yeah, but who else is gonna do it?
Yeah, I guess I have to. Yeah. No, I'm gonna go poker. I'm gonna poke her. I'm gonna poke her. Poke her face.
Hey, Gran.
You're
Gran.
lying if you think you can't hear.
Hello.
Okay, that's it. I'm opening the fridge. I'm turning on the stove. I'm leaving everything on.
I think I got an achievement for that, actually.
Wait, I got this.
Open the door. Leave the door open. Keep the sink on.
Hey, what you gonna do now, Gran? Huh? You're lucky I can't start the stove.
You're lucky I can't leave the stove running.
Exactly. Our last chance to stop me. Alright, I guess I'll go ahead and... I definitely started on... Oh, no, yeah, we got the achievement already. So this would only get me yelled at for no reason. I'm good.
Well, it would be funny to see where, like, if she yells at you again this late into the game.
Sure, let's find out what happens.
Yeah, probably nothing, but it's just funny to think about it.
Leave immediately. Leave immediately. Leave immediately. Leave immediately. Oh no.
Mr. Tolliver was nowhere to be seen.
This does not surprise me.
Maybe he woke up, escaped from the building, and left without a trace?
Or maybe Gran knew everything.
Gran knew everything. What do I do?
Luca's hungry stomach groaned.
I'll live here and eat jam and hide under the desk.
Not realizing it, he'd gone the entire day without eating.
Okay, I can figure this out. I just need a little brain food.
Luca rushed over to the pile of jam jars, unscrewed one, and shoveled a handful into his mouth.
Luca, that's a nitroglycerin! I'm afraid your jam delivery will be delayed.
He flipped the lid to read the label.
Mr. Nuncreed.
Oh my god.
Okay, now I can think. So if Gran knows we tied up Mr. Tolliver, I'm screwed. But if she does know, then I need to play it cool.
Maybe you shouldn't say this out loud.
I guess the only option is to go to bed and act as if nothing is wrong. Yeah, Gran will think Mr. Tolliver finished what he was sent to do and left when he was done. That is like the worst decision. Okay, let me just
He's a child.
yeah.
Luca, harder.
And that's when I leave. That's when I leave. And that's when I leave. That's when I go all the way to bed. Yep. Nope. Not on me. Not today.
I'm not apologizing.
Can I leave the house?
God.
I don't like this music.
This music.
Gran? Okay, stick to the plan. I'd sleep on the couch.
At this point, sleep in the backyard. You'll be 6 feet under anyway.
Damn, the door's locked for the backyard. Good one though. Go to bed. Play it cool. I'm not controlling it. They took away my options.
The final stare, the emotion of the day dragged heavily on him. With each consecutive step, his legs weakened.
Spaghetti.
His stride began to falter. He tried to grab for the railing to
Wouldn't
steady
you?
himself.
Throwing flashbang.
No.
Something was wrong.
Come on, poison jam. I told you it was the nitroglycerin jam. Come on, Legs, just a few more steps.
You're gonna fall over, hit the ground.
Groaned and tried to move.
I like how you're so. Ah! Come on!
Oh no! Rusty, you all in the jam.
What?
You shouldn't have been in the jam, Super
Come
Rusty.
on! We stop! Not yet! This is not just a prank, bro. This is not just a prank. I shouldn't have eaten the jam. I needed the brain food, Nyan. I needed it. My Brian needs the full to continue.
Prank him, John. You already know.
Yo. No.
His limbs might as well have been bolted to the ground. Through numb lips, he mumbled just before falling asleep.
Oh, come on! Okay.
Are we dead?
I got my keys thrown at me. Thank you, Cookies. I see you.
To be fair, Gran did not drug her own child. She drugged Mr.
He drugged
Numpty and her
himself.
child had to...
Hey, yo, Moxie! Welcome back. Much appreciated, Moxie. This is the Dr. Moxie. There's also another Moxie. By all means, thank you, Dr. Moxie, with your PhD in, I don't know what your PhD is in. Wait.
Sympology?
Kissing. What? Ology? I think kissing. 10 out of 10. Dr. Kiss. Alright. Thank you very much for the shout out, by the way, Skeletor. Good job. Alright.
You don't need to know my profession yet. No. Oh no.
Okay, fine. I don't. Oh, I passed out right here. Dromani.
Sweet boy.
Oh my god, this is the lines a villain would say.
What did you get yourself into?
Looks like Luca gets to take a nap in the oil drum.
Oh no.
Rest. It's like, oh, rest now. And let me handle everything.
Face down? I could have died.
Ass up.
Wait. No.
Face down, ass up. That's the way we like to nap.
Yeah, apparently that's like the way we like to nap.
A speech to end all speeches. Luca awoke to find himself face down in bed. He moaned into his pillow.
Come
Why
on.
would Gran
Come
try?
on. You could have used yawned here. Come on.
Or rather, why was she trying to drug Mr.
Yeah,
Nut?
groan's a good one.
Something else. Drug Mr. Nut.
Shaking the questions from his woozy head,
We
Luca
were
snapped
trying
back
to
the
drug
matter at
Mr.
hand.
The one time I get the one up on Mr. Nuncreed, he was supposed to be drugged, and I got drugged. I hate this.
Why do you think I was laughing? Freaking stupid kid.
I can still send it to you. You know nothing.
Perfect.
I see Luca took the pegging well.
Please, Fang, why?
I'm not gonna make that joke about an actual child character.
Yeah, that's extra. You just
All right.
spend a couple seconds at a time.
Okay, hold on, Chad. Dial it back.
Dial it back. This is where
Dial
I
it
must go.
back.
All right,
Reel it
anyway,
in,
good
reel
luck,
it in.
buddy. The festival.
It's a fat guy.
I'm late. I'm really late. The festival is gonna be a blast.
Oh no, why must you walk into the railing? Why?
I don't know. That railing was just its hitbox was ridiculous.
Mahogany.
Really kind of massive.
Mahogany. Hi guys.
Where have you been?
Gran put something in the jam.
And you ate it? Yeah, we know. Secret messages for secret conspirators.
No, not this one. The one intended for Mr. Nuncreed. I think it's Molly. Put me to sleep.
Whoa. Sly devil.
What kind of
Oh,
sly
where do we
is
need
that?
this one from? Oh.
That eyes, those eyes.
Those are some sly eyes.
Honestly. I think she's trying to remove him from the equation. He might be in danger. Have you found anything?
We looked around, but I haven't seen anything odd.
Grant's nowhere to be found. But Mr. Nuncreed is just loafing around waiting for the speech.
What speech?
Mayor Gus just got up to the podium. Everyone's gathering at the stage.
Let's get moving.
This is gonna suck for a couple people. You'll see. You'll see.
Augustus Valentine nervously wiped his brow.
Oh, the poor guy.
Oh God. Is this thing? Oh God, it's my mic. Hello, Beacon Pines.
We love you, Mayor Gus.
Yeah, I love you too,
Mayor
right?
Gus, fuck it up.
Yeah, let's do it.
Mayor Gus 2024.
You're mayor, and suppose you already know that.
No, I forgot. Thank you for telling me again.
Fuck, I love you, Mayor Gus.
Hey, Freebird.
Oh yeah. Before we get started.
I want to play Freebird.
Hey, Mr. Gus!
Play Freebird.
Mayor Gus, sign my child.
Sign my tax forms.
Mayor Gus, have my child.
Sign his marriage
And my
application.
debt.
I just wanted to take a moment to recognize someone who couldn't be here today.
I'd like to imagine that the crowd is actually this rowdy.
That'd be funny as hell.
This town wouldn't be where it is today without my father, Sharper Valentine.
Give it up for Dilf.
It wouldn't be where it is today because he moved it
somewhere else.
So I thought we could begin with a round of applause befitting such a great man. Not me, obviously.
Ayo. No, I'm plotting you. Damn, that was 3
I
people.
love you guys,
That
you're
was
so
all
humble.
3 people.
There were like 12 claps there.
Even that's more than the old Codger deserves. Codger? 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 I'm old. I don't know these newfangled words.
That's
That
an
is an old
word.
ass word. That's a word as old as time itself. Alright.
Yeah, it's older than me. That's why I don't know about it.
Awkwardly loosened his tie.
You actually don't realize is he's actually 16, but he just aged very poorly.
What kind of aging's this? What?
That's aging that
My skills are constant deteriorating, I'll have you know.
You're saying this
That's
man
what
aged
happens
like an
when you break that
avocado. That's
That's
not
what happens when
I
you
am an
break that puddle,
avocado.
man.
What do you mean?
Okay, 1 minute. Yeah. Clear out your throat. That's a reasonable thing to say to somebody.
Are you done?
Right. Where was I?
Sign this marriage application.
Okay.
William Kerr bounded on the stage with
Can I
the
get a
energy
permit?
of a preacher at a big tent
You're
revival.
now married to the whole town. Congratulations.
Okay, on your way off the stage, I got you, fam.
Consummate the marriage of the whole town.
The ultimate form of marriage.
Marriage? I hate the fact that you just said, why did I not get it till I said it? Good one. Good one, Mike.
Think you'll be here all week.
Yeah, this is destroyed. It's not working. It was the Freebird solo. It died.
What
anyway,
happened?
Yeah, I was going to play the Freebird solo on Mayor Gus Way Off because obviously William Kerr's about to own the show. So
Right. Gus Valentine, everyone.
He gave Gus a hearty slap on the back and motioned him off the stage.
I think
I thought they were gonna say a hearty slap on the butt.
Yeah.
That.
Hate to watch him go, love to watch him leave.
Oh my god. Why is
Let's hear
everybody
for our
mean to
mayor.
Mayor Gus?
Woo, we love you.
We love you, Mayor Gus.
What a great turnout. Oh, heck, I didn't prepare anything.
Prepared is
But
not.
I suppose I could say a few words.
Quick time event passed.
You see him like pull on his collar a little bit like, okay, take the shot.
I'll be ashamed to waste such a beautiful podium.
It'd
The
be a shame to
sniper-
waste my time. Get off the stage.
All right, let's see if we can find the sniper clipboards, people.
Prepare the second shot.
It's just like the huge. I'm just imagining a huge like dichotomy between like, everyone loving Mayor Gus and
Yeah.
like Kerr gets on. And it's like crickets.
Silence. Boo.
Boo.
Mr. Kerr
Oh,
pulled
brother.
a stack of note cards out from his vest.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks.
Yes, exactly. Yes.
Yeah.
Literally is that.
Community, conviction, commitment.
How many
The music
convictions
starts
do you
to
have,
go.
Mr.
Can't
Kerr?
believe you wasted 3 flashcards already.
Convict. Criminal.
Communism.
Oh no, that's a lot of
It's
C's, guys.
It's one flashcard for each syllable, and you just flipping through them rapidly.
And the clipboard's just
These
like
are the
hesitating.
things we celebrate at Perennial Harvest.
We celebrate you
us.
getting off the stage.
These are the pillars of the bridge to a better tomorrow.
I would die
Every
laughing.
time someone heckles him, you see like just rage
tear.
Red
flash
dot.
across his
You just
face.
see like a slight hint of rage, but he just keeps going. He just
Yeah.
he's not interrupting. He just keeps going.
I'd
He
love
cries
to
a
see
little.
that. He'll cry
Does
a
the
little
bridge lead me
inside.
away from you?
No. The bridge is a circle,
The bridge is out, actually.
and you are burning it.
Oh no.
But I think it's time to add a new pillar.
What's the pillar made of?
Change. Coins.
How about you change into a better outfit?
We're starting a bet.
Damn.
Where do
Change
you shop at?
is a powerful thing.
Boo.
But you shop at Old Navy.
Oh.
It's inexorable, unavoidable, and undeniable.
It's undeniable how fucking lame your fit is.
Ooh.
You have no drip.
And I am dadgum. Dadgum?
I've never
Dadgum.
heard that one.
I am
Dangum?
dadgum.
Dadgum.
One New Yorker in the back. Hey, yo, what the fuck?
What the fuck even is that?
Hey, yo, what's going on over here?
We're
What
changing
the
up the
fuck is
language.
dadgum?
It's a new word now. Look it up in your
Okay.
perennial harvest dictionaries.
Oh shit, we did get this.
Change is the reason we're all together today.
Then I want to return my change to leave.
You'll get company script.
Can I
It's
pay
hard
you in
for me to
pennies to
believe.
get off the stage?
That it was only
Your
4 years
clothing and
ago when
lifestyle
fate
is
brought
like a
me
desert.
here.
You have no drip, and you
That's
don't
4
make
years
any
too
bitches
many.
wet.
Damn, Tenchi, that was mean and unnecessary violence.
Ooh, that's good. A simple business trip, which brought me to a small town, which would change my life forever.
I'm
Mr.
glad I'm not
Hart
the
took a
only
moment
one
to
who
survey
thought
the
his
crowd.
face looked like they had ice cream on top of it.
Yes.
Yeah, I can see it now.
Don't assault my hair.
Oh,
Please.
yeah, don't go there. Don't go there.
Oh, we're getting to him.
You know what?
He wiped
Oh,
away a
that
single
before
I'll
he
kill you.
loaded his Glock.
You know what? I don't have to take this. Clipboards.
It's like,
End it.
fire the nuke!
The
You got it, Mr. Kerr.
You
Now
wiped
we're
it
gonna
away
die.
Single tear. You actually are getting to him. Oh god.
Initiate the ultimate freeze.
From the second I've set foot in Beacon Pines, something about this place has held me captive.
I'm
And
actually
we're letting you
trapped
go.
here.
Get out.
And then you
I'm
see a
actually
red dot
trapped
on his
here.
forehead?
No. You see. His way of telling us, like, I actually am trapped here. I've been stuck here for years. Please let me out.
This is a call for help.
I'm not okay.
You see, change represents opportunity.
How about the opportunity for a better haircut?
Potential. Don't insult my hair.
It represents potential, yeah. You said that.
It was change that helped me recognize the... Oh, sorry, Rollo. It was change that helped me recognize the potential of this place. To see that the people of this town, despite suffering great loss, still held on to the things that made them special.
He thumped the podium to emphasize each word.
And you're still holding on to your theater kid days.
Yeah, you're in the fleet.
Conviction. Commitment. He has a plate on the fucking podium.
Yeah, it's like, why is that there?
Sorry, that was my cake.
Gosh. Come on, man.
Something to
I want Macbeth that play like 10 years ago. We never got the parts.
No, it amplified the feeling. Good job.
Mr. Kerr nodded confidently.
Can we change this portion of the festival to something that doesn't suck?
The crowd was silent, in rapt attention.
You can go to the museum.
The crowd was silent except for one fucking prick in the back voiced by me.
Prick in the back.
Fate made a perfect match that day.
50-50.
Nothing is more important than you all than community.
And give it back to you all, the people.
And Perennial Harvest is a community first and foremost.
Mr. Kerr methodically made eye contact with each section of the crowd.
There's just a bunch of people that are fucking like facing backwards.
Rollo specifically.
Yeah, Rollo's protesting. Holy shit.
Yeah, the whole time. Why are you looking at me, Rollo?
You made it through a foul harvest was an unshakable conviction.
Why are you looking at me, Rollo?
Rollo, look at me. The conviction that a better tomorrow was just over the horizon. He's like making eye contact with the back of Rollo's head.
Yeah, he's getting more pissed.
Perennial Harvest was founded on the conviction that we are that horizon.
Start shouting in Rollo's direction.
This festival, Rollo, is a symbol of our commitment to each other. Like a fucking teacher that knows one of their students isn't paying attention.
Exactly.
Like how you committed to that shitty-ass bow tie.
Oh, wow.
His voice began to build to a crescendo.
Uh-oh.
We now walk hand in hand into a future that we will shape together. And that is what change is all about.
How about you shape into a better-looking furry?
No, it's grabbing
the future. We're all furries here. Grabbing the future by the scruff of the neck and making
Yeah, but how about you change
things
it to a better
happen.
looking one?
Oh my god.
I tried.
It's like someone makes like a tier list of all the characters in this in terms of like furriness, and he's like in the he's like D tier or something.
D
tier. You saw what happened when Iggy tried to change him to a different furry.
So at some point in the future, I will be making a tier list of all the characters in Beaconpines. I guess we already know where Mr. Kerr is going, unfortunately.
Right.
But I mean, like,
it's like he has his own special category, like Kerr.
Like H.
K tier.
Hyena. No, anyway, I thought it would
Instant Kerr.
I thought you were gonna see like grabbing the Rollo future by the scruff of the neck and making things.
Change is a choice. I am tickled pink that we will all be making that choice together. How great is that?
Better than this speech.
It was a rhetorical question. Just imagine what we can accomplish.
Hey yo, was that an explosion?
No, that was change.
What? You sure? What was it?
The crowd began to look around nervously.
Don't worry, a little thunder isn't going to ruin this day. Everyone remain calm.
Mr. Kerr quickly flicked through his note cards.
You did have note cards.
I'm looking for the note card that references explosions. Where was I? Through all of my travels, I have learned one true thing.
How to be a failure?
Nothing makes a speech better than explosions in the distance.
One always reaps what they sow. We've all planted a lot of good in this town.
Not you.
And so, it is with a happy heart that I can proclaim.
He raised his hands up to the heavens.
Oh shit. Josh, you hear that?
Our harvest awaits.
Oh no.
And we're dead.
Freeze frame.
And we're dead. Wow, spoken like a real zealot.
That's how it felt the other day.
Moment, a merciless wall of impossibly cold air ripped through
We
the
had like
crowd,
60-degree weather, and the next day was like
everyone
down
and
to 20.
everything it touched.
Yeesh. Yeah, it's snowing uncontrollably around me right now.
For a man like William Kerr,
Been on and off all
this
day.
was a fitting way for things to end.
For us, it's just cold ice rain. Because it's not like fluffy enough to become snow.
It's ridiculous.
On a stage, with an entire town frozen in rapt attention for the rest of time. The end.
Except for Rolo.
Who didn't give a crap.
There's that ice again! Whenever I think we're getting close, it
And I'm
comes
heckling
along
him
and
for all of
ruins
eternity, so I don't know what.
Yeah, most of us are.
Maybe we should just quit? Maybe you should just close the book, walk away, and never think of me again.
Book, stop throwing this tantrum. Please.
No,
Book is getting
the
pissed.
game. I don't mean that.
Yeah, stop playing
Uninstall
this.
right now.
Refund it.
We got a little closer this time. We just need to try again. Please.
Imagine there's
Fine,
like an ending
fine.
when you just close the book altogether. You're like, nope, I'm done.
When the book's just like, no, that's it. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. It just closes itself. Just like, wait. All right, there's only one option in the tree left.
Oh,
All right.
chill.
Actually, we have
There's-
3 options, or 2 options, looks like.
Yes, but I'm gonna ignore the newest option because we gotta pick the old other option.
Yeah,
no
chill.
hard
Good
cop
cop,
this
chill
time.
They'd run the classic good cop, chill cop interrogation.
And that's not just because we froze to death.
I did.
All right. Get out of here.
You get the voice back.
I did the
You get the
king.
voice back.
Oh my gosh, so the last cop is actually Beck. That's cool. I'll handle this. Just gotta play it cool.
Luca walked calmly to the light switch, flicking it off and on a few times.
Life, death, life, death, life, death.
What do you pick?
Mr. Tolliver shook his head, gathering his wits.
So the unconscious person got their consciousness back because we flicked the light a couple times?
A few times.
Okay, then. Sure, that's
More
how
than
that
a
works.
couple.
Ollie, I sure got my belt wrong.
He looked over to find Luca, who returned a calming grin.
Luca, why do we look like a little shit-eating grin every 5 seconds, bro? Oh, there it is.
Oh my god.
Sorry, Mr. Tollery. This was all a big mistake.
Duh? What's going on here? You have me strapped down.
He looks so cuddly.
No one's fault, really. Rolo just got a little startled.
Rolo's here?
Rollo and Beck emerged from hiding to give a timid wave.
That's awkward.
Well, alright.
Why do you still have that grain, though?
Mistakes happen. That doesn't explain why I'm tied up. You kids gave old Haram a good scare.
Hiram.
Hiram, sorry.
No. First name Haram, first name Bay.
Stop.
Oh,
it.
no.
No.
Let's just get me out of these ropes and call it even.
Luca glanced over to Rollo and Beck, who replied with skeptical looks.
Mr. Tollery, why are you in my grand's basement?
I'm here to help, of course.
Help with what? What's my gran up to?
You'll just cut me loose, I can show you.
That is like the fool. Please. How do I know we can trust you?
Mr. Tolliver exhaled with disappointment.
Luca, have I ever done wrong by you?
No.
Since your gran moved to town, haven't I been nothing but welcoming?
Yeah.
Why would I turn my back on your family now?
It's just... all this stuff seems pretty weird. A board with names of people from the town, an archive of my dad's old disturbing patient notes.
Luca gestured to the corner.
Barrels of explosives, you know, the unnormal stuff.
I can explain everything. Just need to untie me.
How about you tell us first, then we untie you?
No.
You guys patted him down
deserve
for
an
guns, right?
explanation.
No.
Luca looked again to Rollo and Beck.
Look at how chunky his forearms are.
This time they shrugged.
Where are you at?
Those are hugging arms.
Where are you
There's
at,
so much
man?
fluff.
He's fluffy.
Luca began to slowly loosen the bindings.
All right.
Mr. Tolliver gently rubbed his wrists.
I'm happy you didn't just
Okay.
like knock one of us out immediately and then just run up the stairs and lock us in here. That'd be
That'd
wild.
been wild, yeah. That's a good lad. It all makes sense.
He's going upstairs.
He edged imperceptibly toward the stairs as he spoke.
Rollo, kill.
You see, this town has secrets, Luca. A very dark past indeed.
I like
I
how
see
with
you
the
sliding.
lag, Luca has this very like wary wag of his tail.
Yeah, he's like, huh? Huh?
Before the kids had even noticed his movement, Mr. Tolliver was at the light switch.
Oh, we are going to get jumped in the dark. Oh no.
Past that must be brought to.
He punctuated his final words by flicking the switch and rushing up the stairs.
Damn it, Luca.
Light!
I'm blind!
Scurry.
Oh, he really did.
He's scaffold.
Box.
No, this is
Son
Rollo.
of
Yeah,
Yeah, that's the Rollo voice.
Beck darted to the wall and turned back on the lights. It was too late. Rollo confirmed what they all heard.
I'm Batman!
He just locked us down here.
Mr. Tolliver's muffled voice came
It only
from
locks
behind
on the
door.
outside?
Apparently.
I wasn't lying, you know. Sorry. This is for your own good. You kids just keep tight down there.
It's amazing that you're doing that like that.
And let the adults handle this.
They looked bewildered at each other.
I wonder if the basement is frost resistant.
We're gonna find
Ooh,
out.
that's a good question.
And if it isn't,
Like,
and nobody
cool,
comes to
huh?
find us, I guess it's also death resistant, huh? Huh? No, we're gonna die down here if that happens.
Play it cool, huh?
Not now, Beck. We're in a box.
They heard the
Wait,
staccato
not like
thump
that.
of
What?
quick steps
Not like
exiting the
that.
house.
You're not allowed to be.
No,
I'm the one who
no.
enters.
Hey.
The kids looked down in resignation. This isn't how it goes in Hank Atomic. For some reason, they'd always assumed it was up to them to save their town. Luca opened his mouth, hoping to conjure some magical words to make this right. Only a hollow croak escaped. The end.
Come on.
Well,
There's
we
definitely more to
certainly
that.
aren't going to find a grand resolution to our tale locked in a basement. Back to the draw.
All right.
Okay, for all this time.
We have to be sly. No.
They'd run the
Damn it,
closet.
go back,
That
go
was my
back.
fault. Yeah, that was my
Go
fault.
back!
1 minute. I'm on it.
Rollo brandished
The rush
a
cannot
steely
resist the
gaze.
hard
All right, new
routine.
game. We got the.
New gaze.
All right, just give me a second because we have to
A
get
little
in it.
late, but Suba.
Yes.
Rollo swaggered past the chair.
No!
which propped up the slumping
No!
Helen Tolliver.
Anywhere but the jar, please. I've seen the horrors. That's a lot of pages. That's a lot of pages.
I'm gonna carefully toss in marshmallows in the jar.
Okay, that's cool. Only marshmallows.
They'd run
please.
the classic
like the
good
marshmallows.
cop,
I'm gonna heat them up.
Get in the jar.
sly cop
Wait, no.
interrogation.
In the same jar or a different jar?
Rollo ducked behind a barrel.
I'm going in the
Over
jar.
task.
If you insist.
Molten
like
marshmallows
this
left
anymore.
in a jar with Suba.
Yeah, no, that's not how I want to go out unless you add some molten chocolate.
Heat it up on top of the radiator.
I can be the ultimate s'more on my way out. You know, that's what life is.
With a few crisp snaps, she roused Mr. Tolliver.
Oh wait, with a few crisp snaps. Okay.
Give us your crispest snaps.
Holy
Okay.
shit. That's
That's pretty good.
Pretty crispy.
Crispy.
Neighborina? What's going on here?
Neighborino.
You're that Modwill girl.
Please, call me Beck. Sorry about all this.
Mr. Tolliver looked down and shifted a bit, testing his restraints.
It seems there's been a mix-up. You see, I'm down here for the same reason you are.
Bert sent you here?
Beck caught herself before letting the surprise manifest on her face. She'd already gotten him to reveal his relation to Gran. This was gonna be easy.
You know how Juniper is with her precautions. Operation Sparkplug has us all on edge. I guess she thought you needed some backup.
But she sent a child?
What better way to avoid prying eyes? Who would suspect a kid?
I suppose that makes sense.
Mr. Tolliver wriggled a bit in his restraints.
Okay. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Beck quickly removed the ropes.
He's not completely hidden.
Yeah, we're like Rolo's literally out in the open at that point, and he's just being ignored.
Sorry, I walked away a little bit to do some stretches for my back. So
okay,
that had to be uncomfortable.
A little, yeah.
But you understand.
not into BDSM. Got it.
We never know who to trust in this town.
Mr. Tolliver rubbed the growing knot
Whether or not
on
they
his
call
forehead.
it jam or jelly.
Oh, you gave him a knot on the forehead. Jeez.
Oh, that's okay. He has enough
Very
hair
true.
to cover it.
For now.
So, it turns out we're both here
Beck
to...
twirled her hand, as if to prompt Mr. Tolliver to finish her thought.
Destroy the evidence.
Ayo.
Beck shook her head and clicked her tongue.
Yep. The old gal is nothing if not thorough.
Mr. Tolliver let out an amused huff in agreement.
Sure is. Can't blame her though. If anyone were to find out that we're going to destroy the source, well, we both know how bad that might be.
No one will know anything once I finish cleaning things up down here.
Beck was on a roll now, playing Mr. Tolliver like a fiddle.
Sure you can finish this up on your own?
Juniper trusted me for a reason. You can leave the rest to me.
Good. There's one more loose end I'll go work on.
Loose end?
Oh, it's nothing really.
I gotta pay Mr. Nuncree a visit.
The other day, I had the radio on scan while restocking the candy shelf. But you know what? I intercepted an odd phase in the perennial harvest transmission. Underground secrets.
That's ominous.
I think it might be a password, but Juniper dismissed it. Said it wasn't mission critical.
What's the password for?
Don't know.
So we have a password and nowhere to put it?
Gotta mean something, right?
Good thinking. You should probably go work that out. I've got this under control.
That's a relief. Between you and me, this basement gives me the willies.
Heading for the stairs, Mr. Tolliver hesitated and turned to Beck with a puzzled look. She grinned and gave him a peppy wave. With a shrug, he continued up the stairs, whistling a jaunty tune.
You guys catch that?
Sure did. The whole time Mr. Tolliver's had a candy shelf. But all he ever sells is his apples.
Beck blinked
Candy tax.
slowly in disappointment.
Oh, the slow blink, just like
The slow cat
Oh, the
blink.
slow blink.
I
means
can't
we're
believe.
friends.
The password, Rollo.
Well, sure, but once things are back to normal, I'll be having a word with Mr. Tolliver about that candy shelf.
Sugar tax.
It's time.
Fine.
Wake it, Rex.
In the meantime, I've got an idea. Actually, how much is the sugar tax in my city?
She turned to the table and began tearing small scraps of paper.
For every ounce of sweetened beverage, it's 1.5 cents.
Jeez. 1.5 cents.
Yeah, basically like
So, how much do I have to cut up another penny? That's the real question. It's like 1 penny and 1/2 of the next penny. There you go. All right.
Yeah, basically like a 2-liter bottle of soda goes from 150 to 250.
Ew.
Yeah.
Okay.
He said he heard a password on the radio. Any good spy transmission is never what it seems.
Beck marked each scrap of paper and leaned back.
We just need to find the hidden meaning.
Okay. What's another word for underground? Buried, covered. Could it be a cover-up?
Maybe it's one of those each letter's a number thingies. So U would be 21. N would be 14. D would be...
Ooh. It's an anagram. Nunn Creed's drugstore.
Oh, hey, yo, what?
Oh, wow, wow.
Oh, yo.
Wow.
Like that.
See, this is why he wears the cap.
Luca and Beck looked at Rollo with amazement.
Wow.
Rollo, that was incredible.
Visible light ain't the only spectrum I'm on.
Hey, yo!
Well, it's either that or Kren's nude rug store.
Hey, yo.
Looks at Kren's new drugstore.
Hey, yo, tell me more.
And
No,
Kren's
actually,
out of town.
No more for you.
Yeah, I think you were right the first time. How'd you do that?
What can I say? I love ciphers.
Gonna see you in the new freshman list. Well, I guess we know where to go next.
Where's the nude rug store anyway?
Let's just ask Kren.
Okay. Next goal, find Kren. Let's go.
Let's go.
My little legs freezing at the speed of... Hide in the bushes. I couldn't hide in the bushes, guys. Sorry.
Hang on, I will be... Actually, hold on. Give me a second, guys. I'll be right back. Sorry, guys.
Okay. Well, yeah. Should be good.
Also, I need to run to the bathroom.
Okay.
I'll grab a drink.
We'll wait.
Yeah,
What? This is a good time for an intermission. So, let's see. Do I have an intermission screen? We'll be right back.
No, I missed a mischievous.
You'll get it next time.
Next time. Oh my god, the paw. The baby kitten. Oh my god, look at this little nose.
We return. We're back. This piano's so good. Back in black. All right. Controller. There you go. That's how that works. All right. Back to the lag.
Lag time.
Oh yeah, I have to click on the freaking screen. There you go. Oh, I'm moving too fast. That's the problem. We're too speedy. Moving? Yeah, we're smoothing, and that's why the computer's just like. Ah! Okay, we gotta talk to you. You're standing here in the middle of the night by yourself.
You scared me half to death.
Sorry.
You kids haven't seen Mr. Tolliver around, have you?
Nope.
He's got me waiting around like the last slice of pie. Slice of pie.
Yeah, you had it. Yeah, you had it the first time, I think. I think you had it the first time. No?
It wasn't coming up.
Last slice of pie.
I swear, that man could be late to his own funeral.
That'd be pretty cool. Like, everybody opens the casket and sees he's not in there. And he's just like walking in. My bad. I'm sorry, guys. Okay.
Why the hell, neighbors? Why I miss?
Rolls inside.
No, it's like the funeral director is like hauling him in on, like hauling the corpse in on like a stretcher. It's like, just like yeeting him into the casket.
Just suplexes him.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, yeah, I can see it. Alright, so I guess we're supposed to casually not walk this way ever. Ooh, it's Beacon Pines at night.
Bacon Pines.
Bacon Pines at night. Where should we head? We're heading to the... Is there anything else I can do in the meantime? Oh, well, I think we finished everything that needed to happen for fishing, but I want to double check.
Let's go back to the flashback.
Like the dream sequence music. All right, let's see what I can
welcome
find.
back, boy.
Oh, I have one now. Crooked.
Yeah, we got.
I think that's the last
Find
hunt.
a bent nail
Yeah, it looks
onto
like
the line.
A
If
bent
all you
nail?
have is a hammer.
All my nail needs is a hammer. Okay, I'm only speaking who I have to speak.
You think you're gonna catch this time, boy?
How if I know?
Language.
Can't whoop ass.
You can't stop me, old man.
You're right. I can't stop because I'm dead.
Oh no.
The absolute faucet, just like. What the fuck?
An E.
That's a deer and not
for
a deer.
everyone.
Hang on. It's just an E.
Oh no. Oh, we call him Uncle Joseph. I feel sick to my stomach now. I feel sick to my stomach now.
Oh, he was that type of guy. The one
Are you kidding?
He was the guy that always like hovers around like a lady, like a person, even if they're like in a relationship.
Rodolphin coming.
He's that guy.
Joseph
That's right.
is
It's your old Uncle Joseph.
The fact that you're hitting on my mom is worse now. I hope you understand. My grandma. How could you hit on my grandma like that? That's not what they meant by brothers.
Oh, he's the type of guy that like hangs out at a friend's house because they find the friend's mom hot.
Stacy? Stacy's mom?
Oh my God.
Yes.
Stacy. The reason we hang out with Stacy? Okay. Sorry.
Juniper was Stacy's mom all along.
I don't like that. That sounds scary. That sounds scarily possible. It's a photo of you and Uncle Joseph.
No.
Well, let me see that. Just crumples it up and throws it back in the water.
God damn.
Look at these two young fools.
How did he end up in the bottom of the pond?
Don't worry about it. Yeah, don't worry about it. Some things are just hard to explain.
I miss Uncle Joseph.
Oh.
How come he doesn't come fishing with us anymore?
Oh.
Well, there's this thing called a restraining order, son.
Oh my God.
I had to file one on your uncle a while back. It was, Things were complicated, all right?
What if Stacy's mom was the friends we made along the way?
Exactly.
Okay.
Oh, you do understand.
What's a new job got to do with him fishing with us?
It's complicated. Like I said, some things are hard to explain. Much like how I died. Well, that's quite a haul. Feels like a good time to pack up.
Oh, just a little bit longer.
No, screw you, we're leaving. If things lasted forever, they might not feel special, huh?
I guess.
I'll make a deal. Make you a deal, buckaroo. If you ever feel like you need to talk about anything at all, and I mean anything, you just say, let's go fishing. I don't know what you mean.
Like a secret password?
Yep. Top secret.
Neat. Father, I wish to speak.
Father,
I wish to
go
fish.
fishing.
I wish to fish.
What's the password, kid?
We're fishing.
Not the right password. Close,
Fish
but
with
not
me,
quite.
Daddo.
Let's go fishing, Father.
Alright, what do you want to talk about?
Well, I want you to say your damn line.
What type of boys?
Boys? I was just thinking about boys. Not
You're
anyway.
Son.
Laying down on a bed, kicking your feet.
You know I said that we could talk about anything. And I didn't mean anything.
Well, what a
But you're a little young for that sort of crap, aren't you?
Say your line, White. I wish to move forward.
Too bad you're stuck in this one moment in the past forever now.
Okay, that's it. The world. Yeah, I skipped it. Yeah.
That wasn't the world. That was freaking King Crimson. What do you mean?
Yeah, you're right. King Crimson. Pardon me.
Luca placed a sinker on the line.
Wait, I didn't want to place anything on the line. Let me leave.
Sometimes the best stuff is at the bottom of the pond.
Just
Like
leave.
the
Just walk
dead
away. Walk
bodies.
away.
Bye, Dad.
Wait, boy, what? Wait, bring the singer back. Wait.
Yeah, he's dead. All right, let's go.
I like to
With
imagine,
reminder.
I like to imagine that he like stared at the pond for like half an hour and then just like back and
We're just standing there looking at him like, Luca, you good? Luca, you good? Luca.
No. Beck, that's why, like, does he just have to? It's like, don't give him a moment. It happens.
Yo, late Augustus.
Sorry, sister. Why would you give? Why? Don't.
I think this is so beautiful. It's
They
so
have the sign.
perfect.
They have the sign.
You did that on purpose, didn't you?
Maybe I
Oh my
did.
God.
Was caught up with work.
Work. You.
Damn.
I had a few more details to lock down for the festival. Why do you get father's British accent and I don't?
Good question.
Well, that was the
Genetics,
problem.
Harry. Genetics.
Well, you see, one of us had the scholarship.
That's rude.
Also, he decided to breed.
Oh.
You have to
My-
report.
Eris is canonically racist?
You know,
Emotional damage.
I have to admit, I think my humor's broken because multiple vine booms seem funnier for some stupid reason. Why? It's like doom, doom.
What is this Insipid Town Festival really about?
I think.
Gus looked around nervously.
You think?
Oh, wow.
I do. I think Mr. Kerr really does just want to do something good for the town. Actually, a pretty nice guy. You should spend time with him.
I didn't pull strings installing you as mayor.
Yo, look
so
who
you
fell
could
asleep
be
first.
friends.
Prank him, John. You already know.
Your job is to help me figure out what occur and perennial harvest. Harvest's in true intentions are with this town. We have a responsibility.
Responsibility.
This is our father's town. Do you want to get back?
Oh, he spoke back.
Was.
Oh.
Excuse me.
I'm gonna give you 5 seconds to start running, Gus. Please use them wisely.
That's so dead.
Oh wait.
This was our father's town.
He's standing up for himself. We watching character growth.
I'm so proud of him.
He's gone, Eris, and he isn't coming back. Father left us with nothing but problems. The cur came here and offered to help us. We accepted that help.
We didn't agree to them turning Father's warehouse into a toxic dumping ground.
That is just a temporary arrangement.
The glow can be seen from our damned backyard.
I slay, God!
They're dumping their nasty little secrets on us. When all of this inevitably goes wrong, who do you think will be blamed?
Eris's cry hung in the air.
Have a new choice to make now, sister. This town is going to change, whether we like it or not. Going to choose to be part of that future? Rotten in the past.
Yo, Gus. I'm so proud of this man. Kerr.
It's a shame. Father named you Augustus.
She's about to drop some unnecessarily powerful shit right now, isn't she?
But you will always just be Gus.
Good night, Eris. You're not a queen yet. I'll see you at breakfast tomorrow.
Damn. Oh, come on, that was unnecessary, wasn't it?
It's emotional damage.
Yeah.
Sorry, we didn't mean to see that.
Now yeah, that was awkward.
We didn't mean to get into your family affairs.
You're reading at midnight with, like, no light? Well, I guess we got Aurora Borealis in the background.
Well, luckily I can see in the dark.
Alright, well, let's see.
Knowledge.
God damn it.
Knowledge. He spat with a sneer. There exists a gulf between knowing something and being able to do a damn thing about it. I do hate it when the villain makes a good point.
Facts. No, I love it when they make a good point. Then I have to think, damn, are they right? Anyway.
Or am I the one that's wrong?
Look at me, White. Leave me alone. Let me do this. Let me do this, White. White! 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 I know you're not talking to me because you know I have to do it, White! It's like a great... White, it's like a bag of rice at a grocery store. Fine, I accept my death.
Smack it.
I'd rather die free! Ah! We slapped the watermelon in this house! Anyway.
Slappity slap slap.
Alright. I don't want to walk back in that tent. I don't think that's where we have to go. We're going to, oh yeah, the nude rugs. How could I forget? But first, let's go visit our casual news person over here who might be there. She is not there. And that place is locked because she's all the way over there. I'd love to bump into Dawn now. It's perfect. We only bumped into her twice. By accident. So let's see. Oh no, it's the kid. This is gonna be interesting.
Have fun.
Solomon stood
I won't.
proudly at the entrance to the drugstore, holding a brown bag overflowing with black licorice.
Hey, Solomon. We're looking for Mr. Nuncreed. Is he still in there? I'm afraid not.
Where'd you get the candy from?
You might say we have an agreement.
Solomon shoveled a
Arrangement.
surprising amount of licorice into his mouth.
There's the small pleasures in life.
God, you're like an old man eating licorice like that.
Though we might not always have the family to rely on. Licorice has never let me down.
My God.
Well, I can't say licorice would be my first choice. But, whatever floats your boat. You can tell a lot about a person by their choice of confection. Oh yeah, I guess.
Kinda, yeah.
I like sour gobs.
I'm certain you do. I always wondered why Mr. Nuncreed kept licorice in the stock.
It's just for him.
You must eat enough to make it worthwhile. There are many ways to earn loyalty. For some, it's as easy as cold hard cash.
Look at that giant bag of like licorice.
Are you saying you fucking
Man,
bribed him to keep licorice in stock?
Because he has money, yeah. Yeah. I pay you for the licorice, you keep it here, and you give it to me.
Well, he's right. It's locked.
There's gotta be more clues.
Okay, let's see.
Time to go exploring.
There's an alley. Okay, I have a pretty good idea what they're trying to show me right now.
The only thing that's lit up.
Yeah.
Follow the light, Luca.
Oh god, not again.
Yeah.
Not again.
I mean, we've dealt with this before, so.
I know. I know. Have you ever seen anyone actually use these things?
I mean, it's pretty common tactic in games, just like let light guide the player around.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, right. Yeah, you know it.
It's a very common tactic.
Mm-hmm.
Besides Mr. Nuncreed, no.
Beck cupped her hands on the glass to peek inside.
That is not a normal phone booth. It's got like a blinky keypad.
Why would there be a blinky keypad?
Cran's new drugstore.
It's real. It's real!
The rug store is real.
The nude rug store is real.
The nude rug store is real. Can we get much higher?
Oh my god.
Aren't
So
those just
high.
mats?
Then you see Aladdin in the air. So high.
Aren't those just
Oh,
mats?
imagine
at that
Luca
point?
as a crying chopper meme.
Why is that not real? Wait.
Wait, what?
The crying Luca like Chopper. Why does that not exist?
Vicky!
What?
Crying Luca.
I've been on
you
kind
must
of a
do.
hiatus with drawing, sorry.
No problem. You take your time. All right. Go ahead, Bucks.
I
Unless you
mean-
said it already. Oh, okay.
Underground secrets. The password.
Beck flung open the door, and they all squeezed in.
We're gonna die. Tee.
Hell yeah. But you'll die as a team.
Yep. Friends. Wait, I just realized you two
Go
are-
down with the ship together.
Wait, I just realized you two are cats. You're gonna land on your feet. I'm gonna
man.
die. I'm going to
Yeah.
die. I'm going to die.
Yeah, you're going to definitely die.
Like
Luca.
a deer in the headlights. Let's go. All right, let's see here.
Luca cracked his knuckles and entered the letters into the keypad.
I feel like SpongeBob when he cracked his knuckles and his fingers are all broken. Underground secrets. See? Nothing.
Sounds
Oh.
like that did something.
Great. Now what?
I guess we...
The inside of the phone booth dropped loose from its shell. Without even the space to panic, they closed their eyes, held their breath, and accepted their fate. Suddenly, the chaotic descent slowed to an effortless landing. It was unclear where they ended up, but at least it was solid ground.
The laundromat.
I thought the same thing.
It smelled vaguely of chlorine.
I knew it.
It's the new drugstore.
Oh my god.
You knew that there was a strange hub full of strange. Oh, you knew there was a secret hub full of strange tubes under the phone book. Wow, I can't speak.
You get it. You get it.
Of course I did.
Sorry.
It's so good.
Didn't I say that?
No.
No.
I definitely thought it. Luca, do you remember when I said how cool it would be if the transdimensional conduits from Hank Atomic issue number 12 were real?
Oh, at one point or another, you said that about every technology ever discovered in discussed in Hank Atomic.
That's why I'm such a good predictor. I barely know her.
Look, it looks like each of these has something written on them.
Okay, so this is a quick way to get 2 games overs and a continuation. This suit has a broken mask.
So, have we found our mystery warehouse creeper?
You've at least found their hazmat suit.
If it walks like a nun creed and talks like a nun creed.
Oh no.
Let's not jump to conclusions.
Just saying.
But I think you're right.
I would roll on this one.
Nothing over here?
No one has ever said that before.
Not in the history of the world. Can
I
I go back?
then.
I cannot go back.
No one has ever said that either.
Okay,
No one talks to
1,
me.
2, 3. All right. Which one should we go for first?
2.
Can we save yet? Oh, okay.
Nope.
When in doubt, go left.
You know,
Main
that's next.
perennial harvest.
Perennial Harvest main office.
That's where my mom works.
What does she do?
Science stuff.
I have an idea, Surashi, for how you decide this. Just after this scene's over.
Okay. Is she involved in all this?
We just moved here. How could she be involved?
True.
I don't like this idea.
When Luca came to a set of 3 open holes, he went to the one on his left.
Don't you freaking do this to me. Don't you. Just for that. Just for that. Rebellion. Valentine Fertilizer Warehouse. You will not Stanley Parable me.
Isn't that where you almost got snatched?
Yeah. Why would Perennial Harvest have a dude going to the old Valentine place?
This is starting to feel like something big.
And now I'll do it, okay? Mining Operations Alpha.
You guys have mines here?
Not that I know of.
This town is all farms and fertilizer.
And a series of tubes.
Pa always says you can only trust a miner up to the point where they hit gold.
Not sure how that wisdom applies in this exact situation.
That's the thing about Pa. You don't always realize what he means until it's too late.
Oh, that's great. All right. That's a lot of buttons.
Press all of them.
Keyboard smash. Oh, don't you do that to me. I will.
Press every single button.
Stand aside.
Roll your face on the desk like a
I've read
Smash
enough
player
Hank
does.
Atomic to know my way around sci-fi tech.
Rollo's hands hovered over the field of blinking buttons.
Eeny, meeny, miny.
Done. All right, I guess we're going to the warehouse.
Rolo, what did you do?
Nothing. I didn't even mow yet. That means something's coming from the warehouse. What was that?
Hide!
Where? There's nothing but weird tubes down here.
Let's get back.
Get ready to fight it. Oh, I'm beating the shit out of this one.
Shit.
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 Awesome.
You won't think that one, you little guy. Just turn that off real quick. You all need to come with me now.
We're not going anywhere with you.
Not until we get some answers.
Mr. Underground Secrets?
I told them it was an absurd password. But they love anything that makes them feel clever, now don't they?
They who?
That doesn't matter right now. If I keep you hidden until after the festival, I might be able to save your skins.
We don't care about our skins.
You really should, though.
I think we really should.
for
honestly.
yourself.
Luca, I think we should care about our skins a little bit.
Well,
We
hold
can
on
be
now,
rugs.
I like my skin.
This all starts now, Nun Creed.
Joseph waited for a moment in silence.
You sound just like your old, him, you know. I think I know what you're going to be going with, but whatever. I'll just kind of keep playing with this.
Sound like the former president of the United States.
You sound like
George
Obama.
W. Bush.
Oh my god.
Okay, that one too. Well, good old Mr. Walter.
Good old Jimmy.
You don't get to talk about my dad.
You know, your father and I were friends back before,
He gestured toward the strange tubes.
the incident. All of this.
That's a lie.
It's true. I used to bounce you on my knee. Don't you remember you call me Uncle Joseph? Remember that? You literally just had a flashback about that with your old man. Like,
No,
saw like 2
I'm
minutes
saying
ago.
It's called memory repression. What happens?
Honestly.
Same thing that always happens. Reality, complications, life, revealing of different applications, love interests, food,
all right,
political opinions.
Get to the point, damn you.
Cancellation on Twitter. We were a team, Walt and I. An idealistic doctor and a bright-eyed pharmacist. Both hell-bent on helping folks.
So, you were his sidekick?
Yeah. In fact, well, not really, but he did call me Jesse at one point for some reason. I don't know why. We were partners. He helped the patients, and I helped him.
You have a total sidekick.
I will
None
punch
Creed
you
let
into
out
one
a
of these
growl of a
tubes.
sigh.
Okay, Robin.
Ooh.
I'm feeling more like a Red Hood right about now.
Well, you don't get to choose.
Exactly. You don't get a choice.
Luca, I need you to know this. I need someone to know this. One day, Sharper Valentine comes over to us. Says he's got an opportunity. He'd found something he didn't quite understand. And he was willing to pay us both handsomely to help him understand it.
And my dad said no.
Your father and I both believed in helping people. But the thing I could never get him to understand was, well, it's a lot easier to help others if you help yourself now and then.
Classic sidekick into villain plotline.
I told you, Red Hood.
What is wrong?
Oh no, like Dark Robin or something.
Red Hood.
Oh no, that's not dark enough. Damian Wayne.
Okay, I'm not an edgelord, all right.
I don't know about that.
Lord being righteous, almost more than he loved his family. Looks to you hear that, Luca?
Damn.
He was wrong about one thing, though.
You didn't want to try and be a stepdad?
Ayo.
Must you have that one? When he begged me to not take Valentine's offer, he said, Joseph, if a person says yes one time to Sharper Valentine, they'll make sure they keep on saying yes to him until the day he's dead and gone.
He shook his head wistfully.
Sharper's long gone, but he still got me saying yes. Yes to what exactly? Your grandmother's jam.
Shut the hell up! Shut up!
Is there a point to this sob story?
No, not really.
I was just buying time to get you jumped.
Just an old man trying to play what needs to be played.
This is where I watch my parents die.
You watch your parents die. Oops. I'm gonna grab you out with my big, meaty hands.
Nuncreed took a menacing step towards the children.
Alright, we're all punching him in the balls together, right? And then we just start beating him, right? Right?
Yeah.
Kicking him. Yeah, okay,
Right.
cool. Cool. Yes.
I tried to keep you safe. I tried to keep you and Juniper out of this. Sweet, sweet Juniper. But you forced my hand.
Luca began to laugh.
What?
You really don't know. My gran isn't out of this. She's been scheming right under your nose. Oh my fucking god, Luca, you're an idiot! She's been scheming right under your nose.
Juniper!
Seems like she's planning on crashing the town's party.
She's going to disrupt the festival. Why would she?
The color drained from Nuncreed's face.
How does she know?
Apparently, she knows a lot of things.
Oh, you know I will. Let's just say this isn't the only underground layer we've busted in today.
And honestly, hers is way cooler. She got maps and explosives and bad intentions, big man.
Damn. What a flex.
Nuncreed grabbed Luca by the shoulders. His eyes were frantic.
Listen to me, Luca. You need to tell me what she's going to do right now. She doesn't understand what it is she's messing with here.
Tell
me now! She's in danger, boy!
Oh no! She had a map with a mark of the fountain in the town square.
Fountain? Why would...
A jolt of realization struck Mr. Nuncreed.
She knows about the source!
What the heck is a source?
If she tries to destroy the source, it could catalyze and... Dear God, she's going to freeze us all!
Oh, every time we've been frozen.
That's her.
You all need to run! Now!
Run where?
Anywhere! Away from here! Out of this town! Now! As far away from this town as you can get! Go! Head west and don't look back!
I hope he's hitting his head on every single curve.
Bouncing around.
Nuncreed, good guy? I hope not. I need to hate him.
It's not how I expected it.
So we're totally following him, right?
Totally.
See you on the other side.
Roll on, no, your head!
The little boop. Like,
you good?
No. Wait. Hey.
Remember to protect your head.
Wait.
I I love this town. I've only been here 3 days. Actually, 2 nights, actually.
2 nights? 1 day? 3 days?
The next 40 years are gonna fucking suck in comparison.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Actually encapsulated nice.
Thank you, everybody, for coming. Thank you for the 2 beautiful raids from Dr. Moxie and from Psycholive?
It is Psycholive.
Psyche.